I'm going to go with 68 rushing yards.
8 o'clock.
Sonic and Knuckles.
What time does the game start today? 8:15?
And last but not least, Jordan
8:15?
for passing yards on Thanksgiving. How many does he get
What time
tonight?
does the game start today?
244 is what I have Jordan at tonight.
8:15 game.
Also headed to 244.
Oh my gosh.
How do I switch songs?
This week, new customers bet $5. You get
No.
bonus bets instantly. If your first bet wins, download the app, use the promo code TNF when you sign up.
Yo, what's good? What's good, boys? Julian, what's up? Chavez, how we doing? I have ads. L ads, bro.
We're gonna take a quick break, but things are getting started. Kickoff is just
Yo.
stay with us.
Whoever invented ads needs take a chill pill. Need to take a chill pill today.
Who's ready for week 14 action?
Let's go, Lions!
The Packers tonight. What are you looking for?
Let's get the win, Lions!
Clash.
Well, this Detroit offense has been
Who will win? Lions
on the Packers. I'm looking to get
or
strike first as they hope to upset their division.
Packers?
And now it's your time to get
The
into
world. I'll let you guys place your predictions below. I had Kirk Cousins, yeah. Why'd he throw 4 interceptions last game?
win. Just use the promo code TNF when you
He screwed me, bro. Before I go live on TikTok, make sure you use code Tyler. Place some picks over on Sleeper Picks. Code Tyler gets you up to 1,500 deposit match. 3,500 to play with. And they'll give you a free pick.
And if you don't download it, he's gonna kiss your grandmother.
True. Maybe. Lions versus Packers. This should be a good game today. We should be getting a good game between these two teams. Two high-powered offenses, I expect greatness. To display? Maybe later. Maybe later we'll display it. Don't know, but how's everyone doing? How was your week so far? How's everyone's week? I just got my AirPods today. I'm hyped. Jade Reed or Tyreek? Tyreek, the best receiver in football.
Yes, he did.
Oh, cooking. What? I'm in my big money league. If I win, I'm in. If I lose, I'm out. I'm going versus St. Brown and Reed. I have St. Brown in fantasy, so I need him to do well. Score prediction. Hopefully it's like 49-48. That's what I hope it is. Fins up. Let's go. Lions for the win tonight. Kaylee, keeping your mother in my prayers. I feel it'll be a close game. I'm thinking it should be a close game. I mean, divisional matchup. I got a St. Brown jersey on today, representing the Lions. Get revenge, Dan Campbell. Get your revenge for the Dolphins. For what they did to us on Thanksgiving. What time does this game start? 8:15 or 8:20? We'll just go and check the app and see. 8:15, so starts in 14 minutes. Sonic and Knuckles. Sonic or Knuckles tonight? Sonic or Knuckles? Should I start Jamo over Higgins, Wilson, or Ridley? Who are the Bengals? Oh, Bengals playing the Cowboys. I'd probably keep Higgins. Jamo, he's a big play guy, so if he doesn't get the big play, he's not going to do well in fantasy. Up to you. Do you want to take the risk? Only real Tyler fans are here early. Exactly. All right, let people know that we're live. We're going to be live for this game. This should be a great game tonight. I can't believe it's already week 14. How many weeks do we have? 14, 15, 16, 17. 5 weeks left in the NFL season? Dude, it feels like the season's just flying by this year. I feel like just yesterday it was week 1. Where's the time gone?
Is amazing. And Fitz, I want to start with you. Green Bay hopes
You're
win
old.
the division. They have to win tonight.
We playing Fortnite later?
That happened. What's the key for them in this game?
Oh, Matt LaFleur's been talking about
You
their
fort with the
physicality
night?
and their toughness. And they can come in
Return
here
to
and
game
Detroit's
streaming?
game. Detroit's front 7 is banged up. So what the Packers need to do, they need to run the ball. They need to take
I
advantage
would
of that.
stream more. There's just no,
Josh
like,
Jacobs and
video
Jordan Love.
games I'm
He's
interested
gotta
in
come here and
playing.
create some of those explosives. He's got to be aggressive. He's
I'm
struggled
bored of
against
Madden
Wilson this
already.
year.
That game has
They're
fallen
gonna
off.
come after him.
Same with college football. 2K, I could play 2K. Duos. I will do the O with you. Do the O? Maybe Call of Duty streams? Call of Duty and Fortnite streams, I'm guessing? I know OG Fortnite's returning soon. Would love to play some OG Fortnite. Delo's a better streamer? Cap. No one believes it.
I think there's a lot of reasons. One of them's using the energy of this.
No one thinks Delo's a better streamer than me.
You just talked about. They've struggled
Why?
covering backs out of the backfield. So I look for Ben
You aren't.
Johnson to use
I need
some of
St. Brown to get me 2 tutties. I got St. Brown in fantasy. So I need St. Brown to get points.
when he's not had pressure
I
on him,
need
he's accurate. His ownership of this offense
Gibbs.
has
I have
been
Gibbs in a
strong.
league.
That's why he's been
And I have
able to get
Laporta
positions.
in
And
2 leagues.
defensively, you gotta know, listen,
Laporta,
some guys.
Gibbs,
We're gonna have to
St.
survive
Brown.
tonight. We've done best all season
All
long.
Lions.
We're one of the best teams in the NFL in the red zone.
All Lions tonight.
Yards, but we gotta hold our ground when we get down there.
CPA! 7-month stop. Let's go. Let Delo stream. Delo will not be streaming. I'm excited. When does OG Fortnite return? Is that tomorrow? Like, when we're saying tomorrow, are we saying like 12 a.m. tonight?
Has a lot of people to play with. I expect him to come out and have a great game. But this Packers, I'm telling
Like,
you,
what time does tomorrow mean?
Get this one today.
That's why you picked them.
That's why I picked them.
Who you got? But Sherman, I got to look at this Lions defense. They got a
Let's go,
lead,
Lions.
13 players on IR.
Avenge the Dolphins! You're the guy from Fortnite. It is me, yeah.
You know, you don't need guys
Tomorrow at 5? Okay. So not tonight.
Obviously, you're not going to replace Aiden Hutchinson.
Tyler's a way better streamer than Delo. Exactly. That's factual.
Really superstar in their
It's
role.
not an opinion, it's facts.
They don't need you to do everything.
Man, how they handle the diversity of the run game will be another factor.
Delo hates the people. He's not a people supporter. You are not a people material.
It's going to be awesome. You don't have to wait much longer.
Nope.
It starts right now. Kickoff with Al Perkins is next. We'll
Al
see you
Perkins. What's today, Thursday? France Wagner's not playing. He got 25 points yesterday. That ain't good enough. All right, we'll put him in. Lions gonna destroy the Packers. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for tonight.
Like a great Cuban sandwich.
Shut up. Who will win the NFC South?
Marcy and I just got a 3D press. It's changed our lives.
It should have been the Falcons, but it might be the Bucks. The Bucks have a good chance at coming back and winning.
Find the best holiday gifts on Amazon.
I got Brooks on my team. Jordan Brooks or Jonathan Brooks? It's opposite day. Okay, so you know I'm better because it's opposite day. What's going to be the score of the Dolphin game? Dolphins destroy the Jets like 35-0. MT, what's up? Me and Kyler Murray are going to be playing some Call of Duty later. Make sure to check us out. Play some COD together. What's the new one called? Black Ops 6? Black Ops 6. I gotta try to hook up my Nintendo Switch. You know what? I may just become a full-time Nintendo Switch streamer from now on. Screw PlayStation, screw Xbox. Both those systems are trash. I'm in my Nintendo Switch era. Who you got giving you the most fantasy points? Out of the three tonight, it's probably gonna be St. Brown, if I had to guess. I mean, he was my #1 pick. But there's a league. I have St. Brown, Jamar Chase, and Nico Collins. Top 3. PlayStation's the real superior console. Nope. And I bought myself something for Christmas. I got myself the new AirPod headphones. They're upstairs. I could go and get it, but I don't feel like it right now. Don't forget to hit that follow button. We're going to be live for tonight's game. Starts in 7 minutes. I used to be an Xbox guy. From the original Xbox to the 360. And then I decided to make the jump over to PlayStation because I felt like I knew more people going to get the PlayStation 4 than the Xbox One. But then I ended up getting the Xbox One a couple of years later, maybe like 1 or 2 years later. Then I had both. But then now, all I have is the PS5. Bro already opened his Christmas gift. I bought it for myself. I bought myself the Christmas gift. I just didn't want Santa getting me the same thing for Christmas, so I had to open it now. Maybe Santa gets me the new Xbox Series X. I could have both. Santa, all I want for Christmas is for you to take Dylan away. Then that'll be a perfect Christmas gift. You probably bought out McDonald's for Christmas. I'm using McDonald's Wi-Fi. It's not working the best right now. We're a little bit laggy. Tails or Knuckles? Give me Knuckles to score first tonight. I got Gibbs and Montgomery and Jacobs. You got all 3 on your team. How's it working out having both Gibbs and Montgomery? What's your record? I feel like you probably have a solid record.
How do they turn the tables tonight?
I think they would tell you they lost that game, but they really hurt themselves with some poor decisions. They missed some opportunities, didn't do well in the red zone. The pick 6 before the half really hurt them. So I think tonight, with all those injuries that we talked about on the defense,
do we own the Jets? When was the last time we even lost to the Jets?
Look for him to create some confusion.
Wait.
Some big plays and
I will never be a soccer superstar, but I'm pretty good on my PlayStation. Ladies lose their minds and they lose their thoughts that I bust a move on my PlayStation. Pachero, that's not even a question. You just stated something.
Thursday night kickoff presented by Subway. Introducing.
That's not even a question. He redeemed Ask Me Anything and he wrote that. When are you going to stream Madden again? I don't know. Madden's been boring. Maybe I'll return to doing some rebuilds. I haven't touched Ultimate Team in like 2 months. I'm far behind on Ultimate Team right now. I don't know. It's just like they come out with new cards every day. You gotta spend $100 like every other day just to keep up with the cards and having the best team so you can actually compete with others. Then they run bullshit plays online. It's like, why do I even put myself through that type of hell? There's no reason to. I don't know. I've been playing some Spider-Man 2 offline. I still haven't completed the story, but I'm getting to it. Right now, Peter Parker has the black suit in my game.
And if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts.
Gibbs, future MVP. It should be Saquon this year. Give me Saquon for MVP. It should be Saquon or Lamar or Burrow. Those are the 3 best. Stream NHL, the video game, or real life games. The Devils? have been the best team so far.
Or I'm telling mom and dad.
Devils on top, baby. We embarrassed the Rangers.
Touchdown dances all the time.
Probably don't even know about this. This old school right here.
Oh, you want old school?
You know what? Let me actually let my followers know
See, now, you don't want this heat.
on Snapchat and Instagram that I am live right now.
I didn't know that was gonna break.
Get out.
Respect.
New DraftKings customers bet $5 to score $150 if your bet wins paid instantly in bonus bets. The crown is yours.
You know what? Maybe I'll open some packs. I'll open some like real life packs.
Within 5 minutes. This isn't small.
You need a collector. Tyler, you gotta catch 'em all.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Other vacation rentals make you share your turf with
Ooh.
Everyone's running to Subway for all new spicy footlongs. Wait, Subway did what? That's
Streaming.
right, bringing the heat with
Packers versus Lions.
ghost pepper bread. But hurry, these subs are only here for
If Packers win today, do they win the division?
NFL fans got once in a lifetime
Do they take the lead?
experiences and exclusive access for their
Definitely not.
favorite teams just
No?
for being a Verizon customer.
Oh, wait.
So no? Let Dello stream? Screw Dello.
Everybody wants to be in the Dino Street.
He had work today.
The following presentation of the National Football
Everybody
League.
wants to be in the Dino Street.
Oh, the Dello stream, the Dello stream. Yo, Elias, what's up? In your video, you said Dolphins over Jets. Yeah, L editor. I'm whooping my editor later. Was just snap Tyler TNT02. I stay active over there. Brett Favre has done it again. I'm a Dolphins fan. Fins up. Dello gets mad when I say Dylan. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Dello, right?
It's Dello.
All right. Game time begins in 1 minute. 1 minute till game time. Get better ball knowledge. I got better ball knowledge than you already. You get better ball knowledge, bro.
Jared, you know your defense.
When have any of my picks and predictions ever missed? Never.
Yeah, everyone's just got to pull their weight a little bit more, carry the load a little bit more.
Jared Goff?
And Campbell told us you are in
Jared Goff?
playing football at the highest level. How do you
Jared Goff's actually like a top 3 quarterback this year.
They'll bring something new tonight. They always do, and they got a great defense, and we'll be ready.
Thanks, Jared.
All right, thank you.
Jared Goff's good. I like Jared Goff. Y'all like Jared Goff? I like Jared Goff.
At the top, Lions are on top.
Where would you put Jared Goff in your top quarterback rankings? Josh Allen is a bum. He's a top 30 quarterback in this league. For the franchise, Hill, Kittle, Henry. You asking me who you should draft? Tyreek Hill, fastest man in Madden. Tua Himmy, top 3 quarterback, and he ain't 3 or 2. They're in Ford Field today. All right, so they're in a dome. It's not going to be cold. Just watch. This is going to be a defensive battle. It's going to be like 10-3, and we'll all be disappointed after today's game. All right. And Lions offense hitting the field first.
Here they come, and Jared Goff.
Jared Goff. Jared Goff currently top 5. Telling you, Jared Goff is like that. All right, who's hitting the field first, Knuckles or Tails? We see Knuckles out there first. They may not even run with Gibbs tonight because he leaked their playbook. Yeah. Sonic and Knuckles.
Start with David Montgomery as the running back. Go back and forth with
Whoa, Monra got red cleats on. You can identify him easily, though. All right, they do run it. First play with Montgomery, a.k.a. Knuckles, for a 2-yard gain.
Second down.
Second down. Josh the best. Josh Allen's a bum.
Going against the Packers, it seemed to be getting
Josh Allen is the most overrated quarterback in history.
They've been a 3-4 defense for a long time, and right now playing.
Just you watch. He ain't even gonna win a playoff game this year. He won't win one. Because he chokes every time. Oh! Amon-Ra St. Brown with his first catch of the game. Needed that. Uh-oh. Looks like he's hurting. St. Brown.
I think one of the things that the whole league really appreciates.
See, W. Jack. He's a W's Bills fan. Josh Allen gets bounced by the Chiefs again, if he even makes it that far. All right, 3rd and 2. Yep. See, Gibbs ain't even touching the field the first drive.
St. Brown in motion. Looking that way is Goff.
Oh, St. Brown again! 2 catches to start it off.
Bullard covering on the play.
This is a thing that
St. Brown, a top 5 wide receiver.
How do you get 14 open when you move it? You know, the Packers.
Good play for St. Brown. Now, can we throw to Laporta a little bit? I need Laporta points. Bro has been terrible. Jellyfish, what's up? The Vikings lucky? No, they got good coaching.
Play action.
No, St. Brown dropped it. That's a first down. It would have been more.
Be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah,
2nd and 10.
He got that left hand in there. You don't see St. Brown drop very many footballs.
Did he drop that?
The accuracy, ball in the
yeah, he
that
just
left
dropped
hand
it.
Did sneak in there.
Wow.
And the fans wanted that right arm leaning over top of St. Brown.
Dude, how'd he drop that?
That is a perfectly executed man coverage there by the corner Nixon.
2nd and 10. Gibbs still not touching the field. Gibbs is cooked.
From the 42.
Sonic is cooked for the day. Oh, Knuckles! Oh, Knuckles! Knuckles with a first down.
Tackle by McKinney.
This is what Montgomery brings to the table with these 2 backs. You'll see the right guard 71.
Dude, for the Lions games, they should just like add coins.
They blow this play up.
Like every time Gibbs or Montgomery get hit, the coins just fall out.
Kept his balance. Williams block out there on the corner.
What a run.
But the Packers did everything that
Look
they
at that.
to do there to defend them.
Good block by Jamo. All right, now Gibbs seeing his first action of the game in the backfield. Is he going to get the ball? Nope, it's play action, but they do throw it to Gibbs. Looks like a screen, but they'll only get 6 yards on that play. 2nd and 10.
How great is it? It's the best tandem of backs.
Yeah, they call Gibbs and Montgomery Sonic and Knuckles, and they're already taking him out. Yeah, bro's in the doghouse tonight. They both got 11 touchdowns. Wow.
And still picked up positive yards.
Montgomery comes back in.
The most like even backfield you'll ever see.
Short drop, quick throw.
Dropped by Jamo. 3rd and 3.
But incomplete there. Jamison Williams.
Jamo.
Hold on, it'll be 3rd down and 3.
Jamo.
With Edgerrin Cooper out, you're going to see some blitzing here. They've got to
Matt Ice, what's good?
Because they've got to find a way to be able to get.
They should have worn the black jerseys today. I got the black jerseys on.
And Montgomery just a little bit late in getting
2 drops for the Lions. They're making Goff look bad.
But still, he got it off. Good coverage downfield.
Opening drive of the game, 8th play here, 3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3. Goff fires over the middle. Jamo to the 10-yard line.
Near the 10-yard line, Jamison Williams.
Jamo.
Playing a lot of zone here on 3rd.
Appreciate the follows, everyone.
It's a tough matchup.
Hola.
Once you're able to, this is Speedster. And this is Bullard, who is playing nickel. Tough matchup for him. You can see the separation. And how about Goff here working through his progressions? This is really where he has grown. Once he has the
tight spiral. Not bad, Goff. Not bad, Goff.
It is right on the money for another first down there. It's 2 of 2.
First down.
And right at the 10, so it's 1st and goal.
All right, they hand it off to Gibbs, who's going to the outside. There's flags, and he loses a yard. We'll see what the flag is. Probably a holding. Mayfield sucks. What you mean?
Who's in for Taylor Decker.
Mayfield a top 10 quarterback.
Physical guy that time. He just lost leverage and had to grab on to the Packers' Rashawn Gary.
Detroit already walking back. John Hussey is the
Eshawn, appreciate the follow.
This week. He reffed the Monday night game in Denver, Cleveland.
You need Michael Penis to take the field.
Holding. Offense number 70. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Skipper with a hold.
Yeah, watch Gary. Watch him. He gets both his hands on him. He'll start to peek into the backfield on the
inside.
No,
Gary.
Sees the ball's going outside. Now he's able to get
Gary held?
Because of that grab there by Dan Skipper. Good call there by the official.
Again, minus
was the Bucks. The Bucks have been solid. Bucks had Chris Godwin when they beat him, though, right?
Like 4 times already in his career. Back and forth he goes. Montgomery and Gibbs.
Ready. How about throw it to Laporta? Nope, it's a screen to Gibbs. Gibbs with a 7-yard gain.
It'll be second down and goal for the Lions.
Second and goal. You should do WWE streams for the Royal Rumble, bro. Imagine I did it for the Royal Rumble.
Of that kind of skill set as far as his ability to run. He's a 3-down back, and now because you have 2 backs.
Second and goal.
You're able to get him.
Let's throw it to Laporta.
Throughout the whole year, but you can already sense they want to get him.
Who's number 25 on the Packers? That's who's covering him.
Here tonight against the Packers.
Extra pressure.
Yes.
Caught at the 7-yard line.
Caught by Laporta.
And there is Sam Laporta. Had a tremendous rookie season. Laporta, great tight end.
It's like a sophomore year slump for this guy.
Yeah, Ben Johnson has an offense.
Don't forget that follow button if you're enjoying the stream. We'll be live for the entirety of the game, unless it's a blowout.
2 of 5 in the red zone. So against Jordan Love and this Packers offense, they need
Laporta.
touchdowns down here.
Laporta potty. Oh, give it to Laporta potty. Not even looking his way. A flag though, late hit.
Intended for Tim Patrick.
Tim Patrick, the newest line.
Former Denver Bronco, missed a couple of years after he had 2 surgeries. Evan Williams was
Either pass interference.
Get the call from Hussey.
It's definitely a flag on the defense.
What I saw was at the top of the route, not where he makes the play on
maybe
the
a holding or pass interference on defense, like the 4th round of fantasy. Everyone did. I can't believe Laporta hasn't been playing like he did last year.
But if you go back a little bit, let's see here at the top of the route when he makes his break inside, he gets a little hand.
Oh yeah, holding on the defense. Nixon? Who is that?
Slows him down.
25.
Both by the same team. Prior to the pass, illegal contact.
Illegal contact. And he forgot the other flag.
Yeah, get a little clarification here.
Correction, there's only one foul on the play. Prior to the pass, illegal contact, defense. Penalties, half the distance to goal. Automatic first down.
I think that's what he's referring to. The
Automatic first down.
When he made that contact.
Throw it to Laporta for a touchdown or St. Brown.
Sometimes you'll see the interference. It was an illegal contact call. And
with my luck, it'll probably be Montgomery. Yep, he's the one out there.
Half the distance, he's just inside the 4.
Oh no, this might be a Laporta play.
First and goal.
Could be a fake and throw to Laporta. Nope, it's a run. And Knuckles with a touchdown.
David Montgomery for the touchdown.
The Lions strike first. I don't want the Jets over the Dolphins. That was a mistake. My editor is dumb.
Well, what a drive. What a way to open
Dello Knuckles scored.
Love knows what he's facing tonight.
Miami on top, baby.
3rd and 3, 3rd and goal.
Jimbo Slice, what's up?
Keep that drive alive, and when in doubt, you get in that area. Get behind 58, the right tackle, Sewell, and a heck of a block from Tim Patrick, the receiver, as well.
12th rushing touchdown of the season for David Montgomery. Jake Bates for the point after.
Wait, so what happened?
Fox did a nice job on that snap. Getting it down, pick is good. Montgomery to the end zone, 7-0 Lions.
Oh, wait a minute. He wants to stay in the East Coast? When is freaking Soto gonna sign with a team? Best Bengals fan, what's up? Who you got tonight? By the way, if you're over on Twitch, you still got time. Play some coins. Who you think's gonna win? Lions or Packers? I mean, if you take the Lions now, probably can make some Tyler coins. You gonna do Miami Heat streams? Miami Heat streams will come once the football season ends. You got a Storm Duck jersey? That's lit. That's sick.
This is not a drill. Subway dropped the price on all this 20%
Ka-chow.
off any size.
Subway did what?
Ka-chow.
Yep. For a limited time, you get 20% off when you order in the app. Hurry and get this.
Ka-chow. Sure you don't want the Jets to win?
Now they're giving America
Nope.
A really big deal.
A big fancy life?
Oh, Buzzy B's in the YouTube stream. What's up?
That's right, Jenny.
A new deal every weekend.
You know who's been slacking on streams? Indianzo302. Where has he been?
Really big deal.
He's been slacking. What are you playing? Madden? As the Giants.
Makes perfect sense.
Wow.
But guys, since the Dolphins season doesn't look like they will be making the playoffs this year, let's look at Tankathon, see where our pick is right now. Oh, Jaguars with the #1 pick, and then Raiders, Giants. Where are we? 12. They have us taking Colston Loveland, tight end from Michigan. Bruh. You had a snow day? Where do you live where you're already getting snow? We do not need a tight end. Do they not realize how good Jonnu Smith is? Subscribe to you on YouTube. Hey, appreciate it. I am streaming the game. I just can't show it. LeBron James hit me with the follow the go. Acknowledge the OTC. That was a great match. Their war games. I want... Give me Kenneth Grant from Michigan. Kenneth Grant in the first. Second round. I wouldn't mind taking Jackson Dart in the third round. I like Jackson Dart. I think Dart will be good. Give me anyone except the freaking next Deshaun Watson. Carson Beck. Carson Beck is going to be the next Deshaun Watson. Catch the beat down the Lakers last night? Yeah, because Tyler Hero owns them. Trade up for Milrow? Ooh, I would love Milrow. Carson Beck's going to be such a bust. I hope the Jets take him. I don't think Carson Beck's not going to be good. Quinn Ewer's not going to be good. The only 3 quarterbacks that are going to work out right away are going to be Cam Ward, Shador, Milrow.
Who started the season hurt on opening day in Brazil, missed 2 games.
It's cold currently at night. Yeah. It's cold in Jersey already. The Cavs overrated. They should add LeBron. Why the Beck hate? I think he's mid. Carson Beck. Also, he's got a tattoo sleeve. When has a quarterback ever had a tattoo sleeve? Automatically off my board if you got a sleeve tattoo.
Zadarius Smith crawling his way.
I'm like Colin Coward when it comes to that. Jackson Dart will be a star. Jackson Dart is good. Oh, Zadarius Smith with the sack. All right, 2nd and long. Imagine the Lions still had Hutchinson, bro. The only thing is, I don't know if they would have Zadarius Smith.
2nd and 17.
If they still had Hutch. All right. Oh, Jordan Love taking off, running the ball. Maybe about 11-yard gain. Throw it to Jaden Reed. Jaden Reed, please. I think Nico Imalaeva. Did you see his brother's heading to college football now? I forgot where he's signing, but his brother just signed somewhere. I think the Browns are tanking. What would they tank for? A quarterback and put Watson, their like $180 million quarterback, on the bench? It's probably more than that, like $360 million. All right, 3rd and 9. Love throws it, misses. Jaden Reed, but there's a flags. Probably going to be pass interference on the defense. First down, Packers. We need a kicker and a new quarterback. Pick the kicker in the first round of the draft. Hey, Riz, what's up? Who are they going to draft? The Browns? Will Campbell from LSU. I'll say that.
Once he gets turned, he's beaten, uses that left hand to grab.
Yeah, we'll go Will Campbell. They need O-line help. Miles was good. First and 10. The Falcons. Yeah, what's going on with Younghoe Koo? You know who's still playing great, though? Jason Sanders, the GOAT. How about the Bears firing Matt Eberflus? Matt Eberflus should have been fired a long time ago. They waited too long. But the GM said, y'all don't need O-line? Yeah, we do. Hopefully the Browns get Cam Ward. Don't ruin his career.
Yeah, he gets helped off. He was upstairs. They took a look and said,
put Cam Ward on the...
at least for this play, so McNeil will come to the sideline.
He might be screwed no matter where he goes.
This guy is so strong, pushes him, maybe holds on, but that power that he has, able to hit some really good look from behind.
Actually, whoever goes to the Raiders might be good, because they have Brock Bowers to throw to. Brock Bowers is such a stud. That should probably be the offensive rookie of the year, low-key. 2nd and 9 for the Packers. Can we throw it to Jaden Reed at all? They do throw it to Wicks. It's a screen. Not a lot of room. Wicks. So Tyler, I'm tired of school. Same. When does break start? December. When does break start for everyone? I'm assuming the 23rd's y'all last day?
But they know that they've been taught by Aaron Glenn and Dan Campbell. In fact, we talked to Dan this week, and he said...
It's going to be Ben Johnson that goes to the Bears. Apparently, he wanted to be the Bears head coach. Oh, and I got a new phone, boys. For Black Friday, I'm upgrading to the iPhone 16 Pro. Love throws it, but misses Wicks. It's going to be a 4th down. December 20th. All right, not bad. Nix or Daniels? Give me Bowers. I want Bowers. He's some booty cheeks. Bowers. He's some booty cheeks.
You also see a good get off there by 95, Pat O'Connor. Enough to affect
Jordan Love.
Throw that off of his back foot, so he loses accuracy on the football.
Jordan Love, where are you throwing it?
Whelan is the punter. Maurice Alexander sets up inside his 10-yard line.
Bowers is having the season we all thought Laporta would have this year. Hopefully it's just a sophomore year slump.
Second drive with 6.5 to go in the
but I don't even know. Maybe a diehard Lions fan can answer this question. What is happening with Laporta this year? Why isn't he getting the ball as much as he did last year? Is it because they're using Jameson Williams more now? Is it because they're running more? He injured his shoulder early on. You think it's lingering throughout the season, that injury?
Probably out your pocket.
GOAT!
Just gonna give him raw candy. That's nasty, by the way.
What'd you think of the OSU versus Michigan game? Not surprised. OSU always disappoints when they face Michigan. Will Howard is mid. All those weapons, and you couldn't score more than 10 points?
And then I wake up. Is Lima with you in
pathetic.
Oh, yeah. Only pay for what you need.
Jeremiah Smith to the Seahawks. And Ryan Day is soft.
People was tripping. Where are you going? He was actually saying goodbye to his old phone.
I'm switching to the amazing new iPhone 16.
Yo, what's up, Matt?
It's the first iPhone.
Packers versus refs already? Nope.
Peanut butter on jelly on gold.
Nope. The Lions are just the best team in the league. It's gonna be Lions against the Chiefs. That's gonna be the Super Bowl. It's either gonna be Lions. I mean, the most likely teams to make it to the Super Bowl are Lions, Chiefs, and Eagles.
I want to carry on.
Those are basically the only realistic options.
Is the point I give up.
Maybe the Ravens if they can beat the Chiefs, but I don't see it.
I want to carry on. You will see me at the top. This is the last.
Lose to Syracuse. Syracuse is mid. We should not have lost that game. Our defense sucks, and our head coach is an idiot.
Why? Because that's how it should be done. Hot, juicy, smoky, flame grilled, and made your way. Come experience the flame grilled.
Our head coach on the final drive is like, you know what? Instead of going for the touchdown and tying up the game or taking the lead, let's kick a field goal, put our defense out there and see if they can get us the ball back. Even though they've given up 42 points already that game and couldn't stop shit.
The Lions, the last time they had the ball, 11 plays, 76
He's an
yards,
idiot.
Touchdown. And boy, look at the blocking. You want to talk about
You have a jersey of every team? Not yet. That is the plan. Minus the Bills and Jets and Patriots. I don't need any of those. Unless there's like a meme player I can get on those teams. Maybe like a Tim Tebow for the Jets or Patriots. I like Tim Tebow. I'm from Twitch. Yo, Chief Keef. Make sure to join the Twitch as well. And we're live on YouTube.
There by Lucas Van Ness. 2nd and 9.
Lucas Van Ness with a tackle on Sonic.
Left Boston College in the college ranks as a head coach and decided to come back to the NFL.
Jeff Hafley is the defensive coordinator. Dude, he looks like Matt LaFleur. Matt LaFleur. LaFleur. Dude, Sewell is so good. I don't know why the Dolphins didn't draft him. They pitch it to Gibbs. Gibbs ain't getting any holes. That's what happened when you leak your game plan. Stop leaking your plays.
The guy that they turn to, he's the green dot. And again, with
Sonic leaking the Lions playbook. Shma. Caleb, thanks for the follow. The Bills aren't a good team. They're going to choke like usual. If you get a Brown jersey, what player? What do we think? Nick Chubb or Myles Garrett? Or Deshaun Watson? Goff! Sacked. 3 and out. Rashawn Gary. Oh, Kadarius Toney jersey.
Also bringing up the blitz up the middle, Quay Walker. He creates by bringing that blitz.
Love me some Kadarius Toney.
Benefits off that. Run a matchup with Sewell. Comes off of Sewell. There's the blitz from 7.
You think DJ Humphrey's gonna help the Chiefs protect Mahomes?
Gary, once he moves off so that's the only way you're going to
we'll see.
You got to get him off his
Who is he replacing on the O-line?
Jack Fox having a great year, leading the league in net punting average.
All right, punting, and they're gonna have solid field position at the 41-yard line.
So we're talking about the Lions and
Jameis Winston.
And there's Aaron.
Jameis Winston's going to be the starter. Cam Ward going to the Browns. OBJ Browns jersey. Do they have it? Hold on. Do they have an OBJ or Jarvis Landry Browns jersey available?
Anzalone. These are big names, big guys, important guys. They bring in guys off the street, and they're doing a great job.
There's Hutch up there watching, looking down, and I'm with you.
Damn, they do not.
Not only do you lose your alpha and Hutchison, your game record, or your top 5 linebackers, you're bringing guys.
Or Johnny Football. Do they have a Johnny Manziel jersey?
I'll tell you, first drive, they didn't look confused. They were playing fast.
1st and 10. They are going to run it with Josh Jacobs. 5-yard gain.
Josh Jacobs, down we go to Kaylee.
Ooh, they got a Baker Mayfield jersey available for... Actually, is that a steal? Baker Mayfield jersey for $30? And they have my size available. Baker Mayfield jersey for $30? The hell you mean? Dude, $30 jersey. I mean, that's like a steal. And Baker Mayfield's a #1 overall pick. Caught out of bounds. Jaden Reed. 3rd and short. Who else do they have? Ooh, Ninjoku, Miami guy. Maybe I'll get Ninjoku.
Drops, actually, they're going to wave that one off. Replay assistance.
Ruling on the field's incomplete. They have Jarvis Landry. They have a Jarvis Landry jersey available. The 1946 alternates. Oh, baby.
They've had drops, especially Reed.
I've always wanted a Jarvis Landry jersey.
Taken away, so third down.
That is an
For $46? That would be tough.
Third down and 5.
Jim Brown. You should get. I already got my Commanders jersey. Sean Taylor. That was easy. Ooh, you know what jersey I was close to getting the other day? A Michael Penix jersey for the Falcons. It was their alternate black jerseys, the all black Michael Penix jersey. I was thinking about getting that one. By the way, I am going to be doing a giveaway for Christmas this year. We're going to give away a couple jerseys, so make sure you hit that follow button and stay tuned. Santa Tyler is here. The other day. Oh, yeah? Did you throw something at me?
4th and 5 at least lining up to go for it.
You didn't throw this pen? You sure?
Scoreboard has the decibel level at 150.
Jamar Chase, that's a tough jersey. If I get a Michigan jersey,
that's what it is in an airport.
Probably get J.J. McCarthy. Unless there's someone else from Michigan that was good.
Clap, clap, clap.
4th and 5.
And no snap.
Ooh, they got Jim Brown jersey. Smith, Moore, Thrash. Maybe, I guess there's no Odell Beckham jerseys. Falcons fans, do you want me to get a Michael Penix jersey for the collection?
After he releases his football.
Make that my Falcons jersey. Or I could go B. John Robinson.
Yeah, so Darius Smith with the right hand came through, clubbed him in the face mask.
Tom Brady, I will not buy a Tom Brady jersey. Never. Ashton Genty. Maybe I'll wait until he makes the NFL. Minnesota jersey, I want to get the white Jefferson jersey, but it wasn't available last time I checked. Maybe should I buy some jerseys for the collection tonight?
At the 11-yard line. The hit to the head was missed. 3:50 to go in the opening quarter.
I don't know. Do I just get the regular purple for Jefferson and just forget the throwback? Yeah, I want to get the white alternate, which is not in stock. And the oh wait, the throwback purple's in stock. Do I just get the throwback purple? I can get the throwback purple. I get them usually from Fanatics. Throwback purple Jefferson, I could do that. I didn't realize they were back in stock finally. All right, halftime. Maybe I'll buy 3 jerseys to add to the collection. Do you have a Jonnu? I should get a Jonnu Smith jersey. All right, I think I might go Jefferson, Michael Penix, and one other jersey in the NFL.
Sweet. Lowe's knows how to help you holiday.
Should I go Chicago Bears?
Today we'll
Jordan Love or Baker?
Talk about your cake.
Mine's kind of working.
Now, if I get a Broncos jersey, we're getting Pat Surtain.
Andrew,
You got Bucks jersey? Not yet. Should I go Bucks?
Elaborate.
So working with lime is challenging, like football.
Creamsicles?
Green, like the
Baker Mayfield creamsicle? Or the red? The regular red? The black jerseys are nice.
Andrew Whitworth. Cool.
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
For a limited time at Little Caesars, get any 2-topping
Vita Vea and Chris Godwin, but I don't know if he's going to play for the team anymore.
Take that, calendar scientists. Get a large custom 2-topping pizza for $5.
Krispy Kreme.
Pizza, pizza.
Baker creamsicle. We'll leave it up to a vote. Ray Lewis is going to be a jersey that I get for the Ravens, but I'm waiting for his black jersey to be available.
We're just here to play.
Unless I get the throwback black.
Let's do this.
Oh, wait a minute. Throwback black is available. Let me check Mitchell and Ness. The next Dolphin jersey I want to get is Ricky Williams. It's a throwback Ricky Williams is the one I want to get.
Give your family the home field advantage. Come home to
Ricky Williams jersey.
And Mary Little, Batman, Holiday Harmony, on Prime.
Mitchell and Ness.
Downtown Detroit. Back we come to Ford Field.
Oh, they ran out of the Dolphin one. They threw it to Jamo. Second down. All right. We'll search through Fanatics during halftime. During halftime, I may buy 3 jerseys. 3 to 5 jerseys. But of teams that I don't have yet. Yep. We're trying to get one of each team. Need it for the streams and vids. So I could stop putting a sticker on a t-shirt. Oh, Jared Goff! He's on the run! Throwing out of bounds. 3rd and 4. 3 to 5. I mean, they're all on sale. $90 each one. Ninjoku went to Miami, so get a Hurricane. How long is Ninjoku's contract? I want it to last a while. Target receiver and not the first down marker. Yeah, they didn't call it though. A-Chain would be like the next current player I get. I need Steven Ross to freaking let us start wearing the orange jerseys again. Sonic with the first. Give it to Montgomery, please.
But no, Gibbs shows you his versatility.
I have Dan Marino.
Boy, that was close, right at the spot.
Don't forget that follow button if you are enjoying the stream. Get Color Rush. Do they have those still?
Just outside the 20.
I love the Seahawks neon Color Rush jerseys. Those might have been my favorite. Get the Bears, DJ or Keenan. Keenan Allen may not even be on the team next year. Jaden Reed, MSU jersey. Oh, if we're going with college jerseys. If I were to get a college jersey, Drew Allard to go. What would be a good college jersey to get? I'm not getting Drew Aller. I would get a Chop Robinson Penn. Do they have a Chop Robinson Penn State jersey? Yo, do they got Chop? That would be tough. Hold on. Chop Robinson. No, they don't have it. Damn it. Ooh, actually, I would like to get a Georgia. No, actually, if I'm getting a Georgia jersey, we're getting Stafford. Stafford, the Georgia legend.
To a place with 4 seasons, or a place with 3.
Do they have Andrew Luck Stanford jerseys?
Instantly compare.
They probably got McCaffrey.
City by city with the all-new Move Meter.
Yep, they have McCaffrey. Do they not have Andrew Luck?
You want a quest?
Get an Andrew Beck jersey. Oh, they have Andrew Luck. They have it. Throwback Andrew Luck Stanford jersey.
That's what I'm talking about. Whoa! And do you want to play the hero or be the hero?
You wearing a UNC jersey? Maybe basketball. Watch the game on Twitch. I am.
Hey, y'all. Yeah, you got this.
Feeling healthy.
Ninjoku 4-year deal.
And bounds.
Might be worth it.
Dinner that makes their whole day, and giving your best friend the best.
Wisconsin could be TJ Watt or JJ Watt.
Science did that.
Do they have a Utah Alex Smith jersey?
But we also print these.
Alex Smith, Utah?
We print your brand on everything, so customers can notice you, remember you, and fall in love with you. If you
no Alex Smith jersey.
5% off for new customers at Vistaprint.com.
How about a Purdue Drew Brees jersey?
Good night to yourself, huh? One day a year, my husband works.
Damn, they don't have Drew Brees.
Help staying healthy through the holidays.
No Purdue Drew Brees? How about Purdue Raheem Mostert?
After review, the runner did make the line to gain for a
First down, Lions.
Green Bay is charged their first
Ooh,
down.
Tim Tebow.
Unsuccessful challenge. This is considered their first challenge.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, they
always a
got
tough
Tim
challenge
Tebow.
to win on a spot like
Tim
that, but his second
Teebs.
effort spinning around got him the first down.
That was a great look.
Tim Teebs. They got a bunch of LSU jerseys. UNC Lawrence Taylor.
I don't think he gets it.
Gibbs, nothing.
Actually, let me check that real quick. Lawrence Taylor, UNC.
Kenny Clark, who's been doing yeoman work for 9 years, number 1 pick in 2016 out of UCLA, second down and 10.
I highly doubt it, though.
A great pass rusher and also good against.
See all Giants jerseys.
Tough to do against Ragnow, this center, but he does it. And what that did is
Don't look like they have a UNC jersey for Lawrence Taylor.
with Walker and McDuffie.
Second down and 10.
Probably got like Drake May, maybe Mitchell Trubisky. Oh, Gibbs to the outside.
Stays on his feet.
5-6 yard gain for Gibbs. Third down.
Little something, but it'll be third down and 5.
I tell you, Green Bay holding their
Baker,
own.
Oklahoma would be tough.
Maybe the best offensive
Him or
line in the
Kyler.
game. He had to bounce this outside. How about the rookie Evan Williams, who Hafley just loves, but here once again is Gibbs showing you he's not just a guy out in space. Physical runner bouncing off of that hit by Evan Williams. Didn't wrap up.
Gibbs with 4 points for my team. 3rd and 5. They're 3 for 4 tonight on third down.
In the quarter, third down and 5.
They're running
Gibbs
it?
on the ground, going nowhere.
Kind of stupid play call was that?
Stops him in his tracks. Second-year guy out of Auburn, 4th down.
And again, you're looking.
Of course they feed Gibbs tonight. God damn.
He just olays him with quickness.
Come on, Montgomery was running well.
The ball at the line of scrimmage in the last 2 series. They're winning the point of attack up front, and again, very, very tough to do against this Detroit offensive.
That was a terrible play call.
Lions went 70 yards in a little over 5
Daniel
minutes.
Jones. Daniel Jones played for Minnesota.
Flag is thrown. Fair catch is called for and made at the 26-yard line.
He didn't play for Minnesota, did he? He went to Duke.
So John,
I know he went to Duke. He didn't go to Minnesota. Yeah, he was at Duke for 3 years.
on 2 days rest, so you know.
Yeah.
He means, oh, Vikings jersey. No shot they have it.
During the kick, holding, defense.
Oh, they do.
Receiving team.
13.
10-yard penalty, first down.
All right, she had a 50-yard punt.
You would have to send me $100 to buy that shit and add it to the collection. I would not spend a dime on a Daniel Jones jersey. Joe Burrow, LSU, I would get. Either Joe Burrow, Chase, OBJ, Jarvis Landry. Neighbors, they probably got.
Doesn't that just say bundle and save? Hey, Hutch, let's talk more dancing. Double time.
Jordan Love?
Bundle and save.
Probably do.
I want to see that on game day.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
35 seconds left in the
Yeah, they got the white,
Lions
the green.
7-0.
I think they got the alternates.
11th game in a row.
What up, chat?
Jacobs and Brooks are both in the backfield.
35 seconds to go until the end of the first quarter. They run it with Jacobs.
He's had a great
solid
season.
gain.
Chris Brooks leading the way. It'll be second down and 3.
He sure has. We haven't had a chance yet to talk much about him. Aaron Jones goes to Minnesota, and Josh Jacobs.
And that is the end of the first quarter.
I know they wanted to hold on to him, but he leaves, comes to Green Bay, and brings a different kind of back, more downhill.
The Mariota Oregon jersey would go tough. That would be a tough jersey.
That last run took him to 1,000.
Amari Cooper was better on the Browns.
That'll be the end of the first quarter. Detroit
Watch the game on my phone. Download Twitch.
Bay,
The Twitch app.
Back to Detroit after these messages.
All right. End of the first. That's a Jordan Love t-shirt. Yo! No, appreciate the sub! With Prime Gaming. That's goated. Yeah, they got a bunch of Jordan Love jerseys. They got the white, the green.
So sharing the same taste after all these years? Stay sweet. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
We'll go another year with Tua. Maybe draft a third-round quarterback. Just in case he gets injured.
Power through the holidays.
Do they have a Lamar Jackson Louisville jersey?
Wait. Did we find
I think that might be Donovan Mitchell's Louisville jersey.
all the destinations to get the trip out of the group chat?
Donovan Mitchell go to Louisville?
Airline can do for you.
Short number 45. Dun, dun, dun. Dylan Raiola, hell no.
Oh.
May as well we'll just get a Patrick Mahomes jersey from Utah. Not Utah. Where does he play? Nebraska. You're playing Madden?
Where will you go?
Interesting.
V6 powered Nissan Frontier.
Love the vids. No, appreciate you, man. Thank you for the sub as well. Go Blue, appreciate the roses. Blake Corum jersey or Donovan Edwards? Donovan Edwards not doing much this year, right?
It's a global phenomenon. The #1 movie in the world and the biggest Thanksgiving opening of all time.
Man, they don't have any they don't have any more Dolphin Ricky Williams jerseys. Bullshit.
Moana 2, rated PG, now playing.
While you were away, there were some.
Actually, there's so many Falcons players I could get. I could get Deion Sanders, Michael Vick, Michael Penis, B. John Robinson. What do you mean? Say like what? It's just a tip.
You live in a world
it's just a tip.
Come to your rescue.
It's just a tip. It's just a tip. It's just a tip.
I would like to see out west we go. Next
It's just a tip.
Thursday night, the Rams and the 49ers in
Fuck
Santa
Tua.
Clara is the Thursday night game.
Apparently she scammed a bunch of people with her Bitcoin. Second and 3. Name Huck Tua.
Severely underrated player.
Huck Tua. Yes. Christian Watson fumbled.
Loses the ball. And for the moment, the Lions.
Christian Watson with a fumble.
He got popped by Carlton Davis.
Lions get the ball back.
And stays in bounds in Detroit with the takeaway.
Detroit bringing a lot of pressure.
Wow.
A lot of man-to-man coverage. Nobody picks up Christian Watson. And this is why you never give up on a play. Cuts back away from Joseph. Works from behind.
Punched it out while he was flying in the air. Wow. Those yards count though, right?
Make sure a knee is off the ground, and it is.
Yep. Ball's out. Fumble.
They now have blitzed on 5 of the 7.
Imagine NFL had a draft lottery. No.
That time,
we don't need that.
New faces. Jonah Williams, who applied the most pressure. And the Lions talked about turnovers.
Yeah, I already got a Chiefs jersey. I got the Mahomie. I don't know, Jim. He's looking pretty Mahomie, if you ask me. Laporta first down. Oh, Jim, I don't know. I don't know, Jim.
Started the run with the tight end down the middle, came off of him, but he came off a little bit late, and Goff was able to.
The Packers have 1 first down so far.
7 first downs for the Lions, only 1.
Professional, thank you for let him cook. Do you have any signed jerseys? Jalen Phillips got his signed Miami Canes jersey.
Little extra action after the play, and you see the
flag.
You got Quay Walker involved and Dan Skipper.
I don't know, Jim.
That's an
Jim, I don't know.
matchup, a rivalry.
Jim.
And that time Quay Walker lost his cool after he got pushed.
Quay Walker.
Near the end of the whistle.
How you got a Russell Wilson jersey?
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense. Number 6. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced from the end of the run. Automatic. First down.
First down.
Here's 70 Skipper finishing the
Nope,
play.
wrong
Right
section.
here. Walker doesn't
Now
like it.
here's a guy.
And the big fella goes down. That's a big man going down. It's 6'9".
Playing Madden 25, I just got hurdled by freaking Saquon. Not backwards hurdle, did you?
I mentioned before, I think it's the 4th stint.
If someone pulls off the backwards hurdle on me with Saquon, I am deleting the game.
Also along the offensive line, he can fill
I don't know, Jim.
Filling in tonight for Taylor Decker at left.
Oh, running fake run. Oh my God.
Going deep.
Oh.
Sideline too deep, incomplete.
Off target to Brock Wright.
Jose McDuffie put the pressure on. Second down and 10.
How about David Montgomery just in time? Because I'll tell you what,
I
McDuffie
think
comes in these blitzes, he
Brock
is
Wright
fast.
is the second string.
Got to him one time. This time Montgomery learned from that.
I thought the Brock Wright, not Sam Laporta.
Now give McDuffie credit because he kept fighting through it.
Oh my God, he just ran him over.
Into that blitz from 58.
Kill, 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 kill.
Gibbs is the back.
They run it with Gibbs. Why aren't they running it with Montgomery? What is going on? Gibbs leaked your playbook.
Devontae Wyatt, kind of a underrated,
Can you please put your order? No. Let's go Lions. Go Blue. Thank you for the roses.
Ended up being a late first rounder.
CD Ham.
Just kind of a forgotten guy. Had a knee in 23. Had an ankle throughout his career. There's
Is that Van Ness go into the locker room?
But I'll tell you, now that he's healthy, don't be surprised to see 95 and White make some more plays.
3rd and 10.
Uh-oh. Goff over the middle. Off target. 4th and 10.
Get one, Jamison Williams, the intended receiver. So it'll be 4th down and 10, and in comes the field goal group to try to make it 10-0.
Actually, that's
Get a Mayfield Bucks jersey.
They did a good job of using him and Jamison Williams. They showed blitz.
The red or creamsicle?
Defensive end. Mosby actually affects that.
Jake Bates, 95% this year. His long was 58. Jake Bates is him.
19 of 20, only missed last week.
All right, 43-yarder. This should be good. About to be a 10-0 game. I don't think Jake Bates misses. And he's good. Jake Bates, he's like that.
2 minutes into the second quarter.
When did he miss? I don't know. I don't remember him missing.
In the NFL, in Detroit, 10-0 Lions.
Every week, pick them over the Rams this week. Yep. I hope I'm wrong though. But glad you enjoy the content.
America's all-time best-selling SUV and called it a day. But you still have unmarked paths to go down.
Post maybe one more video today after the game, unless a really cool play happens.
So, we gave it an available 400 horsepower.
Ain't no mountain high enough.
The new 2025 Ford Explorer. It's all in the name.
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're one of America's largest financial services companies. Like how I'm more than Peyton Manning. I'm also Calculating Manning.
Calculating Peyton. And I'm Peyton Manning.
What happened to me happened for a reason.
Missed on Thanksgiving against the Bears. That's probably why. I missed it.
In the midst of the 4 beasts, the hunter who uses the methods of the animals.
Trayvon is nature's perfect predator.
A cheese grater at the stadium. Oh my.
A rare species.
Craven the Hunter. Rated R. In theaters December 13th.
Loco. Grade them cheese.
the Royal Caribbean.
Appreciate the follows. We're going to be doing a Christmas giveaway. Couple jerseys. Make sure you guys hit that follow button. That's basically all you'll need to do to enter the giveaway. Should have picked Raiders over the Bucks. Raiders are tanking. I won't pick a team that's tanking. I would have rooted for the Lions even if the Packers gave us a free win. When's the giveaway? It's going to be around Christmas. When it gets closer to Christmas. Wow. Jefferson has not spoken to Kirk Cousins since he left for free agency. That's interesting.
Interesting how yesterday Andrew Whitworth, who was a teammate of Jared with the Rams back when Goff played for LA, told him about it during an interview, and he surprised him. He was very excited and well deserved.
And as a young quarterback, you can imagine how much he had a chance to learn from Witt at that stage of his career.
Absolutely.
Learning from the best.
Yep. Bates to kick off. We'll start the next drive from the 30, and we go to Kaylee.
Get a Cavs jersey. I would get a LeBron Cavs jersey. Davis Warren, Max Crosby. I'm gonna wait for the Raiders. I want to see if they draft a quarterback like Shador or Cam Ward. If they do, I'm gonna get that. You get at Madden? I might be washed, but I'm solid.
Yeah, both guys extremely deserving as Green Bay takes over at its own.
Oh, I forgot Aiden Hutchinson went to Michigan. Maybe that one.
They're only first down by way of penalty.
1st and 10. The Packers run it again with Jacobs. Jacobs with a 4-yard gain.
You'll see them go more and more back to the running game with Josh Jacobs, and the reason is they've done a good job of creating pressure. Remember, it's a defense that has 13 players on the defense alone on IR, 3 more down tonight. A lot of new faces.
Jordan Love getting crushed.
Getting involved. We've seen Pat O'Connor. A lot of different faces. But
2nd and 6 for the Packers. Can they finally get another first down? I don't know. It seemed like they moved the ball with ease on Thanksgiving, but now they're struggling now. All right, first down for Jacobs. I don't know. Last week it seemed like they just got first down after first down. Now they forgot how to play football.
They're going to start making the running backs not undervalued anymore.
I agree with you. I think that
1st and 10.
A big story this year.
J-E-T-S. Suck.
To this offense. This is an offense.
Kirk. Captain Kirk. You see Notre Dame is getting Jerome Bettis' son.
Those arm tackles. He gets going. Then you'll see Matt LaFleur dial up those play action pass opportunities later.
Hand it off to 31. Is that Marshawn Lloyd? Wilson. I don't know who Wilson is.
Making the stop there. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You know, without having an A.J. Dillon type of hammer back
Jacobs.
there, it's nice to see guys like Brooks and Wilson providing a little bit of depth.
Come visit Cleveland. Maybe I'll go to a Dolphins versus Browns game at some point. Daniels jersey? Nah. I already got a Commanders jersey. If I get Daniels, it would be LSU probably.
You're going to need Josh Jacobs healthy, so it's good they're able to step in there.
Maybe I'll get Jake Long Michigan jersey.
Now
Wilson stopped. Oh, never mind. Extra push at the end might have given him the first.
The 37-yard line.
They're ripping at that ball, trying to get it out of there.
First down.
First down.
Heating up Jacobs through week 13. 987. He's over 1,000 yards with his effort here tonight. He's already gained 36 yards. You go back to Brockington and Amon Green.
36 yards. Okay.
To finish in the top 3.
Josh Jacobs.
Pretty good company there.
Cavs and Heat. Possibly. Could also go to that one of those games. I've only been to one basketball game in my lifetime, and that was 2 years ago when I went to go see Lakers and Heat in Miami. I did get to see Legault before he ultimately retires. I was in the presence of greatness.
Getting off the ball so quickly. It's making it tough on Myers and Jenkins, the guard. I don't know if he's up there.
Stand in.
Some kind of tail or some kind of cue that's getting him off the ball, but a good job.
Stand in.
Slow him down a little bit.
Joe Alt, Notre Dame. Get Liam Eichenberg. LeBron James. The scamming kids. I had Jack Doherty scam kids. Colston Loveland was supposed to be mock draft to the Dolphins. I don't know. I may want one of their defensive tackles instead.
Of Dan Connor teams. Watch, you see a man go in motion who's a big man in Tucker Craft.
I do plan on going to a Raiders Dolphin game.
Look at that message being
Maybe if we're playing in Vegas next year, I may go. I got a Cam Ward jersey already.
But you know what? Kraft's going to think twice before he comes in motion to block 53. What a play.
2nd and 3. Oh my God, they're not going to throw it much with Jordan Love.
On the move, drive started back at their 30-yard line. They've run 6 plays for 46 yards.
How many times did he throw it? 5. Damn it.
All runs.
Yeah, being very patient here. Looks like Sean Ryan needs some
Montgomery only has 4 carries.
Ryan, the right guard.
Run it with Montgomery. Lions, please.
He was the puller there. He actually hits Quan Alexander 10 when he pulls.
Let him cook.
From the bottom.
Arthur Smith, dark horse for the head coaching position for the Jets.
Hits him. I think that collision maybe stunned him. He's going to go to the sideline and hopefully come back.
Yeah, that's Kadeem Telford. Comes into his spot at right guard. First down from the 25-yard line.
1st and 10. Another run with Jacobs.
Left side. Hard yard, flag.
Just a ground and pound game.
You know, this is why you see defenses play some coverage. They want teams to have to drive the ball without making mistakes.
I hope Arthur Smith goes to the Jets and they end up drafting Carson Beck.
Don't give up the explosive.
Or Quinn Ewers. One of those two, and I'll be happy.
Without making mistakes.
Number 74. 10-yard penalty.
Toilet Bulls didn't go for 2.
That's Elton Jenkins. His 6th year in the league out of Mississippi State. 1st and 29.
Yeah, it's over here on the left.
I gotta see where Will Johnson goes first. If he goes to the Jets, he's dead to me. I'll send you a galaxy for you to say go. It's gotta be 2 I don't even think that's enough. Nah. I won't say it. I refuse.
Major. But this time he has time.
Keep your money.
He's able to complete the pass to the 28-yard line. That's Tucker Craft. Tackled by Branch. Luke Musgrave would have been the #1 tight end, but it's given Kraft the opportunity to shine this year, and he has done that with 6 touchdowns.
There's Evan Williams, the rookie safety.
2nd down now.
Had a big impact on his team. Jeff Hafley.
What do you think of the new MLB rule? It's going to be stupid.
With the way he's been able to pick things up. So the Lions have been dealing with a ton of injuries, and now Matt LaFleur and the Packers potentially lose their free safety.
Cam Ward? Cam Ward's probably going to go to either the Giants or Raiders, if I had to guess. And it seems like Travis Hunter at this point is going to go to the Jaguars. 1st down, Jordan Love. And then Ashton Genty to the Bengals, maybe.
13-yard line.
I don't know. Chase Brown's been solid for him.
This opens up nicely. Remember, you touched on some of the injuries he dealt with early down in Brazil, and the groin, it slowed him down. This is
They'll probably go defense, actually.
When he's healthier. We've seen him become this.
They may just go all defense for the Bengals.
In this Green Bay offense, when everything's covered, and you play man coverage, you better account for number 10, or he's going to take off.
His longest run of the year, 14
1st and 10 again. There's a ground and pound drive with Josh Jacobs. They run it again with Jacobs, but this time stuffed at the line of scrimmage.
Stopped there by Turner, and a penalty.
These linebackers Man, they're adjusting to the motion, getting downhill. This penalty may be on Detroit.
Penalty on Detroit.
Illegal use of the hands to the face, defense, number 99.
Defense.
5-yard penalty will
Oh yeah, if you want to join the Discord, !1 Discord.
automatic. First down.
They could use Mason Graham or Will Johnson too.
Smith done a great job. The front office has bringing guys in off the street, making trades for guys.
Gets his hand underneath. You can see on the neck there.
If your Christmas tree is up, not yet. Mine ain't up yet. Next week, maybe. Fins up! Soul Clips, we winning this weekend. We getting back on track. We winning out. Making the playoffs, the 7th seed.
Threading his way. Nice move.
Josh Jacobs to the 2-yard line.
Half goes Josh Jacobs, 2nd down and goal.
I'm with you, Al. That little
Take the Lions jersey off. The Dolphins aren't playing today. It's a Lions-Packers stream.
Wiggle through for more yards. This play potentially blown up. Watch the center. 71, little hesitation.
6'9" in your wrapped. He wasn't in my wrapped. No, sir. I don't think I listened to a single 6'9" song this past year. So.
And that time, good job of showing his vision to be able to get some positive yards.
Oh, Eminem, easily the goated rapper.
2nd and goal.
Wow! Jordan Love, how did you miss him wide open? Yeah, but I guess that throw is perfect if you face the Dolphins again.
On Josh Jacobs, he's able to slip, Kraft out. Good time to call it. Kraft does a good job.
How do you miss that wide open?
32 Branch. He just needed to put a little air on
Depressed Dolphins fan, what's up?
It's an easy touchdown. Just sails on.
Travis Scott. Definitely just spammed Fiend. Tyler the Creator. Me? Technically, I'm also Tyler the Creator. Jordan Love. Penalty! No pick. Pass interference.
Taken by Davis, but let's see about the call in the end zone. So for the moment, the Lions think they have it, but you look at Arnold's expression, and that may tell you, speak volumes anyway. We'll see. Campbell wants to know, so do we.
Now they got the rookie Terrion Arnold man-to-man against Watson.
Maybe, yeah, touching him before the ball landed.
It looked like Watson was trying to work back to his quarterback to our left.
Defense, number 0.
On Arnold, too.
Already pleading his case.
Yes.
So what are we thinking? Josh Jacobs touchdown?
The ball.
Wait, can I do that? Josh Jacobs touchdown?
Times. A couple of times tonight. That's the most in the league.
Don't run the play yet.
First down for Green Bay tonight. By penalty.
Wait. I boosted your server on Discord twice. W! What does that do on Discord? Hand off to Jacobs. Touchdown.
For the touchdown. Not the prettiest drive we've ever seen.
No.
But very effective. 10 runs, 2 passes. You don't see that very often on a 12-play drive.
Damn it.
On this drive, average 6.5 yards per
Jaden Reed doesn't have a single receiving yard?
After getting down 10,
Jaden Reed, you stink.
They turned it over to the offensive line, and they turned it off over to the guy that's really been carrying them in that backfield, Josh Jacobs. And it pays off for that touchdown.
Jacobs, 49 yards in the half. Brandon McManus, who for the moment has solved Green Bay's kicking problems. Long-time Denver Bronco.
Watson, Laporta.
With 5.5 to go in the half. It's Detroit 10, Green Bay 7.
Lots more stuff. Oh, W. Appreciate it. I'm gonna join the YouTube stream. Come over to the YouTube. Come hang out. Man, edit for Tua. Daddy Tua. Tag me. So Dolphin fan, keep it up. Fins up. Let's go. We're winning this week. Am I right?
I'm a killer.
The New York Jets suck.
The code is to make sure you
I might just
from the people that you killed.
take the over. Tyreek going off for like 150.
It's starting to look like a serial killer art project.
They say you never forget your first crime.
If we lose to the Jets,
Original Sin, new series streaming December 13th.
I will break my monitor.
Oh no, it's closed.
What about my letter?
Hey Lexus, call Uncle Brian.
Uncle Brian.
To the North Pole.
Jordan Love. Super Bowl prediction is gonna be Chiefs Lions. Either Chiefs Lions or it could also be Eagles Chiefs.
The December to Remember sales event. Get offers on select models.
While I'd love to get in the X's and O's of this game, I'd rather get you into the game with live betting on DraftKings Sportsbook. Bet on the action as it unfolds with this exclusive offer. It's so easy, you can fire off a live bet faster than QB's release time.
DraftKings.
All you gotta do is download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and enter the promo code to snag this sweet live betting offer. It's only for a limited time.
Why not the Bills? Because Josh Allen's their quarterback. They're not making it to the Super Bowl with Josh Allen.
$6 never tasted so good. IHOP's breakfast
Eagles versus
steak combo is
Patriots?
now
I
just
think the
$6.
Patriots are already out.
Famous buttermilk pancakes, crispy hickory smoked bacon, and 2 eggs cooked to order your way.
Bills are not winning the Super Bowl. I can guarantee they don't win.
Know it all? With NFL Red Zone on NFL Plus Premium, he watches 7 hours of non-stop football action.
Hey, son, what's my opinion on
How different you think our season? Oh, the Dolphins would probably be the AFC East champions if Tua doesn't get injured.
If there was an inflection point for these Lions, go back to the 22 season. Started 1-6, they're ready to get rid of everybody. Campbell, Goff, you name it.
Jordan Love only got 3 completions.
Actual answer is to release. You try to do less, more happens. Mike Silver did a great piece in The Athletic talking about Goff.
And Jordan Love's ran it a bunch.
31-8.
Dude, how does Gibbs have 9 touches to Montgomery's 4? They give him a touchdown and they don't want to use him anymore? What's your thoughts? Oh, I love Brian Thomas Jr. Bro's a stud.
Confidence shook when he got traded.
I wanted the Dolphins to draft him.
Stafford, of course, that worked out very well for the Rams, but is now working out.
That's going to be a top 10 receiver next year.
Both teams are going to wind up with what they wanted.
Yeah, and I think really, Al, I think because of what happened with Stafford and the Rams, it really intensified the trade and almost a mocking, I think, is the way some of the reaction towards Goff. I think that's how he took it. And I think he gets here, they get off to a slow start with him. Things aren't going well. Meanwhile, the Rams are
Jared Goff.
the ball. Everybody's talking about Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford. So I think it made him feel even more pain. But you know what they did? They built a heck of a team around him. And like you said, these last 2.5 years,
Lighty, what's good?
Anybody in this league.
They hand it off to Montgomery, finally. See how many yards he gets when you run with him. My God, come on. Just continue throwing it to him. Van Ness is questionable, like in the St. Brown. Their Motor City jerseys.
You know, they gave up a lot.
Yeah, they did. But you know, it works out for the
The
Rams.
St. Brown, the Sun God.
In the long run, it's worked out for Goff. And there's his family, his dad, and you know, it's a team that I think feels that
We got some Goff. I saw a Stafford jersey.
Beautifully. Offensive line, the 2 packs, the great skill.
Where's all the St. Brown jerseys? St. Brown, that's Jamo again.
45-yard line, so on the move again. It's Jamison Williams making that
Jamo.
quickly.
OBJ ain't washed. He's still one of the best receivers in football.
You got to put this ball on a line, and you got to give him a chance to be able to get down and get ready to.
Jamo.
Walker gets to him 29 late and coming up.
20-yard gain.
Oh, they throw it to Monty.
Montgomery. Picks up about 6. We go to Kaylee.
6-yard gain.
Packers defensive lineman Lucas Van Ness left the field earlier, and we didn't know why.
Come on, Knuckles. One more catch.
We saw him in the X-ray room looking absolutely distraught. He's
Wear a
going
Tua
back to
jersey in the
sidelines,
next Dolphin game.
Talked with their athletic trainer and has a very strong tape job on top of his right glove. He has not returned to the game.
I think I wore... Oh, no, I didn't. Maybe I will.
Yeah, we saw him go back
I think I will.
2 minutes ago. 2nd down and 5 now.
Turbo set. 2K, appreciate the follow. How we doing tonight?
Changing the play at the line.
Turbo set. Oh! And threw it too low to Jemo.
Jamison Williams, and that time it was...
Get him on Raw involved, please. He's on my fantasy team. Wish we had Poyer and White. You want Poyer? You can have him.
His 2nd year out of BYU is now
Throw his freaking buns.
Turned him loose on a blitz. And once again, David Montgomery.
He's the worst safety in all the NFL. He helped the Bills win, even though he plays for our team.
3 tight ends in this set.
Jared Goff. Jared Goff throws it to Monty again
Montgomery.
for the first.
Goff almost sacked. Took a step forward.
Yeah, Poyer stinks.
There. 1st down.
And keep an eye on this guy, Montgomery. He's there to help out.
You guys can take Poyer, please. Take that bum back. I don't want him anymore.
Linebackers are getting deep to take away those
Mike Evans is definitely underrated.
And he's so aware that once it's taken away, especially on 3rd down.
Now Gibbs back in.
Gibbs and let them do the work after the catch.
They can have him for free.
1st down from the 31.
I'd rather just have Storm Duck out there. Laporta first.
Inside the 20. And stopped there by...
There we go, Laporta.
Boy, is that great when you run the football, and even if they're not running it great tonight, the scouting report, boy, it's, again, some pushing and shoving. Sewell's right in the middle of it. 95 Wyatt right there with him. But when you can run the football like this is the story of really Ben Johnson's offense.
Hope the Rams win. Oh, I hope so too.
Running
Please win.
Gibbs to stop him from running, and then you're able to move that launching.
Bucks are the 2nd best team in Florida behind the Dolphins. And then Jacksonville 3rd. Are we gonna hit the 2-minute warning? Oh no, they have to call play.
They had to get a play off, otherwise.
Hand off to Gibbs to the outside. Gibbs.
And it's a run here for Gibbs.
4 yards. And we're at the 2-minute warning.
Left in the opening half in Detroit on this Thursday night, where the Lions lead by 3.
This is the 2-minute warning. Dun, dun, dun.
Own a design studio. Win a really big design contract. Realize you're more of a creative type than a finance type. Realize you got this. Use QuickBooks to get your cash flow flowing.
KC fan, thanks for the follow.
To maximize your tax savings.
I can help with that.
I can help with that.
What you love. Manage and grow your business all in one place. Intuit QuickBooks, your way to money.
Yep. The Bills. Y'all won't be able to stop Puka Nakua. Hey.
True comfort.
Yo, DeAndre, thank you for the hand of hearts and the 65 roses. What a goat.
New York strawberry cheesecake. That's Dallas.
TCL, the official TV partner of the NFL, gets you closer to the game with its massive TVs, including the award-winning 98-inch.
Teamwork
Let's
led
get
to a big touchdown in Buffalo Sunday.
stand.
Bills receiver Amari Cooper was about to be tackled by defensive back Renardo Green when he tossed the ball back to quarterback Josh Allen, who took it in for the score.
The cheese grater's
Now
hilarious.
You can save on TCL's award-winning 98-inch QLED TV. Go to TCL.com to learn more.
It's time for Just for Kicks.
We want the
presented
win.
by the all-new Nissan
Go
Kicks.
Lions.
Johnson's one of the hottest names in football. A walk-on as a quarterback at UNC. He got a degree in computer science and mathematics. Then
Jimmy
he became a
Butler
junior
still hit me.
software programmer with that LinkedIn profile to prove it. But a year later, he was coaching, and Jared Goff laughed when I asked
A
if he
Tyler
could imagine
Ash
Johnson
jersey.
working a software job
You'll
today.
never
He
see
said,
me buy a Bills jersey. Maybe a 0 Super Bowls jersey I'll buy.
He would have invested in.
Appreciate the roses, DeAndre. So goated.
Pretty well known.
I love this reasoning behind that.
Anyone who reaches 1,000 coins worth of gifted gets a follow back on TikTok.
Ended up not able to finish that off. The Niners go on to the Super Bowl, and he had all those interviews. He said, "I'm not quite ready to lead this group."
You got to wind up with the right organization.
And that's true. Yep.
So second down and 7.
Goff,
Quick flip
screen
to
to
the
Laporta.
right side.
Laporta.
Look at him.
First down.
To the 4-yard
Sorry, doing a
line.
2 edit. I'll check it out after the stream.
First and goal.
Hyped to see it.
He gets some good blocks. These receivers block as well as anybody in the NFL. But Sewell gets out there, and Zeitler, the
And
right
then
guard, you'll
Bouchard.
see 71 and 58
With an
Good
assist.
tough running. Laporta, man, yards after the catch. Physicality.
Dark, thanks for the follow.
Out in front.
Nuggets lost, and Jokic got a triple-double. Yeah, Jokic, freaking stud. Imagine if he cared about basketball.
Running back is Montgomery. Give it to him.
Monty
Fighting his way.
down at the
A
1.
little short. To the 1 or even inside, second and goal.
Monty
Timeout
touchdown?
taken by Green Bay with 60 seconds left.
I'm not facing Monty, am I? 1 minute left.
Green Bay gets, you know, we're talking. Green Bay gets the ball at this.
Go Lions.
What happens here in this last minute will be big.
Well, let's see.
Oh, shit.
There they are.
I'm facing
Now,
Gibbs,
they were outside
Laporta, and
for the
Bates.
first part of the pregame show, which compelled. Well, one of them did.
He is
not
all
know
three.
and compelled a shopping trip, right? And I don't want to.
All right.
I think that's far right.
Throw it to anyone or run it.
Shopping trip included.
That's not Gibbs or Laporta.
Not to give. No, not.
Dolphins fan, yes sir. Fins up.
Somebody
We
who's
winning on
listening to
Sunday.
the halftime show coming up, brought to you by State Farm.
Run it with Monty or throw it to Amon-Ra. Oh my God!
Goff's gonna keep it himself and take it
Down
no signal
at the
yet.
1 inch mark.
Now there is.
Nah, it's not a touchdown. No chance that's a touchdown.
Had to come in and get a closer look at it.
He called off of the play that they had. He saw that gap over the left shoulder of the center, and he let everybody know he was going to keep it. Made the good decision.
Well,
he's
hold
short.
on. Yeah, he is short.
Yep.
So one official comes in from the side after a long wait.
Yeah, down at the inch mark. I can't show the game, guys. I would get in trouble.
Great look here.
Just go to Twitch. They're showing it on Twitch. I'm pretty sure Twitch is free to download.
Green Bay has elected to use their last timeout in lieu of the 10-second runoff.
All right.
Third and final charge timeout, Green Bay.
Final timeout by Green Bay. They'll probably run it one more time. It might be another Jared Goff QB sneak.
It's not overturned, so it's
Morgan
third down
Wallen.
Goal now from inside the 1 yard line.
Meanwhile, Dan Campbell, one of the things he mentioned to us.
Paparazzi by Lady Gaga.
Interesting.
Interesting.
We have and the new faces on that side of the ball this week. Not only are we trying to score points, we're trying to eat clock, and they have a 5-minute time of possession advantage in this first half alone. So they're keeping Jordan Love.
I think all 5 of my songs were Morgan Wallen songs.
This first half, keeping him out of rhythm.
3rd and goal.
Third and that much.
Montgomery is in there.
Montgomery, maybe.
Clock is what's going on right here. They're gonna set it to 1 minute. That's the reason for the delay here. There you go.
What's going on?
Moment time is standing still. Now we're okay. We're good. 60 seconds. 3rd down and goal.
Favorite Bears player right now?
He's already been into the end zone tonight.
They're running at Montgomery. Stopped at the 1. But there's no timeouts left for Green Bay. They might just kick the field goal. Where they're going? Actually, no, it's Dan Campbell. Bro's going for it.
He's going up against the center rack now. You'll see him get
You do Devil's Watch parties? You want me to?
Into that backfield, and it frees up those backers as well. Sean Gary able to come off the edge, help clean that up, so they lose about 1.5 yards.
So it's 4th and goal. Green Bay does get the ball back. They'll have next.
I think you're going to call a timeout with 1 second to go.
Here. They're just waiting for the clock to run down. When they take the timeout, it'll stop with 14 seconds. And it's 4th and goal. Huge play.
14 seconds. They're going to go for
He's
it?
going to get the ball to start the second half.
Oh, this is where you would.
He's going for it.
Keeping their offense out in the field, you would assume with a veteran quarterback who sees the field so well.
These nuts.
Processes quickly. You know,
We will be streaming the Dolphin game on Sunday, 1 o'clock. Be here.
You got to find a way to create a matchup for St. Brown 14.
And let's embarrass that bum Aaron Rodgers.
Down here, that's where they can win if they can find a matchup that's favorable.
Now they've got Gibbs in the backfield. There's Goff trying to.
Now they got Gibbs
He hasn't scored a rushing
in the
touchdown
backfield, so no Montgomery.
Had a temporary one.
They're going to throw it up to Tim Patrick. Gibbs.
Backs up.
Gibbs, touchdown.
To Gibbs.
Sonic. Sonic with the touchdown.
Green Bay dialed up the pressure. They brought Quay Walker, but what a call. I'm talking about Laporta and St. Brown. How can you forget about Gibbs out of the back?
Sonic and Knuckles both scored today.
Against a linebacker, Isaiah McDuffie drew the short straw. No chance on his angle route is staying with him. And I'll tell you, Gibbs sold it well to the outside.
Bates for the extra point.
Hit it. 17-7 game. Hunter, appreciate the follow. Fins suck. Nope. You're wrong, buddy.
Gibbs used to, in college at Alabama, run routes with the receivers. He sells it out there and then works back underneath.
Kaffa, thanks for the follow.
You see, he turned his shoulder to start to sprint to get out to the outside in the flat. He had no chance of turning around. That is a great route and went in
off Twitch. I'm not consistent with Twitch streaming. I ain't consistent enough.
And LaFleur's expression says it all.
You could call it inconsistent.
3-point deficit.
Fins up all day, every day. There's no good video games to stream.
They got to figure out a way to protect their quarterback, Jordan Love. He has been pressured. They have blitzed him. 3 of 7, 37 yards. His one decent completion to Watson ended up a fumble. A 20-yard reception was a fumble.
Green Bay held them only.
Right, left, let me hear you do it. Right, left, let me hear you do it.
Come out from 30 with the time for 1 or 2 plays, unless they just want to kneel it down, go to the locker room, and take the ball, and we start the second half.
Remember, the last time they had the ball, it was they ran the football. You know,
that 12-play drive, 10 runs.
Yep. So you're down. Panic. You get the ball to start it, but combination of relying on that line and Jacobs, and then trying to find ways to
Fins up. I do it FINS UP, but Either way is fine. And they're just going to going into the half.
To halftime.
Dolphins will win the Super Bowl next year. Believe it.
You knew the Lions could move the ball on you offensively. How will you adjust in the second half to keep them out of the end zone?
Well, we just got to be a little bit more consistent.
Dolphins with a fully healthy Tua wins the Super Bowl.
That penalty killed us.
A lot of Josh Jacobs.
And they're going to ban cold weather games. They aren't allowed anymore. NFL is going to ban them.
I think we're 0 for 2 right now, so just got to get some consistent drives. I feel like our run game's moving them a little bit, but ultimately we're going to have to.
All right, let's go shopping.
Sure. So it's 17-7 Detroit at the half. After the break, State Farm halftime show with Carissa and the gang.
Let's do some shopping. Wait. Let's do some jersey shopping for now. Add to the collection.
They've got the biggest rivalries.
And bowl games. Speaking of, Frank, run a snack to the bowl of chips. Bobby, button hook to the salsa.
What are you gonna do, Coach Prime?
Don't question your coach, man.
Type 2 diabetes? Discover the Ozempic. I got the power of 3.
Ozempic.
A1C, CV risk, and lost some weight.
In studies, the majority of people reached an A1C under 7 and maintained it.
I'm under 7.
Ozempic lowers the risk of major cardiovascular events
Okay.
such as stroke, heart attack, or death in adults.
So I think we said Jay Jettas as one of them.
Up to 14 pounds.
Mr. J Jets.
Ozempic isn't
See, 30% off. Not bad. Not bad for the jerseys.
Don't take if you or your family had MTC.
Buy Finn's mystery box.
Allergic to it.
They have
Stop
those.
taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck.
It was.
Any of these allergic reactions.
Ooh, I can get JJ McCarthy?
To have surgery or a procedure.
JJ?
Or plan to be. Serious side effects may include inflammation of pancreas, gallbladder problems.
Nah, that's
or
not
changes in
it.
vision. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Taking
Nope.
urea or insulin
Where is
may
it?
increase low blood sugar risk. Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain,
Yeah, see, they have no sizes.
lead to dehydration.
But they have Jefferson available. What do we think of this one? Always get the jerseys on sale. We don't pay full price.
With Will Levis.
Adding jerseys to our collection.
Dip, be creamy.
Is this a W or L to the collection?
Dreamy.
Fire.
Oh, hey.
J Jets.
May your game day be delicious.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or
Added Jefferson twice. Oh my God, it's $84 now.
Week 14 of the NFL season.
What a sale, bro! What a sale. That's a W sale going on.
14 concludes with Monday Night Football on ESPN and
What should be the next jersey we go after? What's the next one?
Stream games live on your mobile
I already have a
device
Lions
and
jersey.
NFL+.
Another team. We need another team. Should we look at Falcons?
State Farm halftime show. The star power is high for one of the most anticipated
Dolphins.
games ever. And the defense
Mystery box.
early, but Detroit scored late.
Michael Vick. The red Michael Vick.
At the half. Welcome in, everyone. I'm Carissa Thompson.
Ooh, Browns could be
Ryan Fitzpatrick, Andrew Whitworth,
one of them.
Sherman. So Fitz, I want to start with you. What do you make of what you've seen here in the first half from the Lions offense?
Yeah,
Where do we go
touchdown
current?
drives, one at the first in the beginning, and then the one on that last drive there to get the 7 points on 4th down. But
Yeah,
Jared
Jets,
Goff, I mean,
absolutely not.
passer, it's been nice to see him through the air, complimenting some of the.
I don't know. This red one is sick for Vic.
This all year long, his accuracy, great ball placement there, really throwing his guy open. And then you see the tight windows. Jamison Williams having a big first half, with 3 catches for 60+ yards. He's doing a really
Do we go
Really
Michael
seven-point play. Look how accurate
Penis?
he is. Even when he throws the ball away,
Do
he's hitting
we?
bullseyes out there. It's been impressive to see.
Ah, they ran out of extra larges.
Well, at least they're trying to establish the run. Only 15.
Could get the
runs
red.
so
I mean, the
far.
red is pretty cool. The red and black.
If they're going to have to pick that up in the second half. if they
Bucks
wanna create
color
those deep
rush.
down the field throws. Jared Goff's been playing some good football.
Warren
right
Sapp.
now. Sam Laporta been blocking his butt off and has been catching the ball. Big part of that offense.
And this Lions defense, we talked about it in pregame.
Nick Bosa for the Niners.
Guys on IR, the short defensive
This one?
tonight.
Is this the color rush?
After limiting the Packers to only 7-point churn.
They only have the black one, the white, and the red.
Effort and attitude, and those boys are giving him exactly that. It didn't matter who's out there. They're saying we're going to put pressure.
So we'll go
on the
Michael
face of
Penis.
Jordan Love. And every single guy at every single level is doing that. We've seen
84 bucks.
We just saw Jamal Adams. We
Micah
see a lot of
Parsons?
guys, they're doing it by committee. They're putting
Stop it.
guys up at the line of scrimmage, and you got to figure out which one is.
I'll just add a couple, and then we'll do process of elimination between them. All right, we'll add a Buccaneers jersey. We'll leave it up for a vote. What player for the Buccaneers? Mayfield? Color rush or the red? Color rush.
Yeah, I mean, you look at it.
That's not color rush. What's that called?
Rush attempts in the first quarter. It seemed like they were
Krispy Kreme?
a chance to take some shots, but Detroit's bringing too much pressure.
Red
They say,
Baker.
we got to run the football. We got to create some identity here. So you saw us in the second quarter. 10 rushes on this touchdown drive.
Wait,
They had
is it on
really
sale?
the emphasis of, hey, let's get the physicality back in here. Control this game.
Wow, it ain't even on sale, the Mayfield jerseys.
This game, and then you see Josh Jacobs
What the hell?
here to get them 7 points. You're gonna have to see a little more of this out of them.
How is Mayfield not on sale?
We're gonna have to take some shots in this game. They're gonna keep up with this Lions offense.
You heard Matt LaFleur say to Kaylee at halftime, we got to limit.
Get the GOAT. And who is the GOAT in your opinion?
All right, let's go take a deeper dive, shall we, on the Lions run blocking in the Good Neighbor moment presented by State Farm. So check out everyone.
Might have to just go Mike Evans. Since Baker's not on sale. We only look for the best sales. Let's see. All right, we can get... What do we... Oh, never mind. Yeah, we got to go with the red Mike Evans. Creamsicle for Mike Evans is on sale. Let me check that.
Out west to San Francisco, the Rams, Matthew Stafford, on Brock Purdy. Don't want to miss that coverage show at 7 p.m. Eastern with TNF tonight, only on Prime. More from
That one's too expensive.
in just a moment.
That's youth. Oh? Nope.
You bundled with the personal price
There is also the white that... Nope.
to the State Farm Hall of Bundles.
Damn, everyone wants a Mayfield jersey.
Deserve this. You chose
Wait, now it says...
the price is right for you. No.
Wait, so the small's on sale?
This.
Double X is on sale.
I just told you.
That would be massive on me.
That's what I look like?
Had to make it accurate.
Well, Kyler for the cards?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Probably don't have... Ooh, that black one looks good.
Grams of protein in this bad boy.
Black one for Kyler?
Can barely contain all this powerful meat.
Kyler Murray black jersey. Winter Warrior Sam Darnold.
At coldwellbanker.com, you can get an
Maybe
instant
that's why.
estimate on your home, evaluate cost of living city by city, and learn more about our revolutionary seller's assurance.
All right, we got Kyler, Evans, Michael Penis, Jefferson. We'll do a Broncos. Not Bo Nix. And he ain't even on sale. Do they have a throwback Sertan?
Stars here tonight in Detroit, including Jake from State Farm, who stopped by with a little pregame gift for you.
Bonito?
Yeah, I thought it captures my essence.
Sutton?
The teeth are accurate.
Sertan. Throw. Not available.
I don't think the statue dies.
Nah, I don't like Sutton that much.
We do love Jake and we love State Farm. All right, with second half adjustments for the Packers.
Jake from State Farm.
Well, the biggest thing
Any Sertan? So they got white. They have orange and they have blue. I'm assuming orange, right, for Sertan?
Jordan Love's got to make some plays because this game's going to get away from him.
Assuming the orange one's the best.
Offense. They just went down and scored. This game will be out of reach, so they got to continue to move the
Got to add a Brown.
take advantage with a big play of some kind.
Thinking Myles Garrett?
Say, hey, I watched the film from the
Or
last game
Winston?
Detroit. That wasn't us.
What do we
Well,
think?
I don't know
Myles
what this
Garrett,
is this first half
Chubb?
Because this tape don't look much better. They're putting pressure on you. They're saying, hey,
Or Ninjoku?
didn't deal with it well last time. You were 3 of 10, and now you're not dealing with it well again. He's going to keep seeing it until he does something better.
Not Judy.
You can't fumble. You can't turn the ball over.
Deshaun Watson, yeah, right.
Throw this ball deep. You got to get something going. Otherwise, this game will get away with you real quick.
Jaden Reed, I'd love to see him get involved too.
Myles Garrett, number 95.
A playoff spot with a win tonight. They lead the Packers 17-7.
Massage Watson.
Green
Look at
Bay
that sale.
kickoff starts
How much we saving already?
State Farm halftime show. We'll see you postgame.
And maybe we'll add one more.
Think scaling your AI
Packers or Bears?
With Watson X, you can deploy AI across any environment.
Do they have a Ray Lewis?
With your secured data on-prem,
Ray Lewis. Oh my God, yes, Ray Lewis.
Watson X helps you deploy AI wherever
All right,
you need it.
we'll get 3 selections. Which 3 of these jerseys do we get?
And this is your powerful hunch. The kind of hunch that hits hard during the game.
On the list, we have Jefferson, Penis, Evans, Kyler, Surtain, Garrett, and Ray Lewis. We'll definitely get Jay Jettas. I think Jay Jettas is a definite. We're getting Jay Jettas. So that's 1. We just need 2 others.
New customers bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Only from FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
Season finale is
Mike
upon us.
Evans and Penis.
Dog food in my fridge.
It's not dog food. It's
Michael
fresh
Penis.
Real meat, real veggies.
Browns Garrett. Seeing Ray Lewis, Surtain, Ray Lewis, Jefferson, and Evans.
Anything less than the triple treat box from Pizza Hut.
Get a Cowboys one? Not yet. I'll probably get CD Lamb at some point though. How many jerseys are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, doesn't look like anyone's saying Kyler Murray, so process of elimination right now. Kyler Murray's removed. Doesn't look like there's many Surtains. I see just one by the Bucks for Surtain.
These players are
So we'll remove
field.
Surtain.
What's most impressive is what they
All right, we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
A lot
more.
of kids in SPAT look up to. SPAT has prepared me for after high school by giving me many different opportunities to explore different career paths.
You qualify for the code? I know I do.
System at the high school. SPAT help kids prepare for that, and that's why I'm proud to be a part of it.
Tucker Craft's involvement within the community has inspired me to do more.
Save $362. Awesome. Wesley, what's good?
Cheyenne River Youth Project. They have
Cleveland,
a way
please.
to help people out.
For Miles
Help these kids
Garrett.
See that everything is achievable, whether you're from a reservation.
All right, I think Ray Lewis is the second one.
Incredible. The most impressive thing about him is his work.
Ray Lewis, Jefferson.
It's okay to speak up, to be able to, talk about mental health, and be the one people want to come talk to. I love it for sure. So,
All right, so it's between these 3.
We're more than NFL players.
It's between Penis, Evans, and Garrett for the last one.
We have an opportunity.
We shall do a poll
And in the end, be part of
to
something bigger
decide.
than just the game.
Question mark. We getting Michael
This is my cause, and these are my cleats.
Penix, Mike Evans, or Miles Garrett?
Back we come to Detroit on this Thursday night.
5 minutes for the poll.
Start of the third quarter with the Lions on top 7.
Can I do a poll over on
Prime Stories in the first half.
YouTube as well?
Montgomery got into the end zone, third Lions player with at least 12
Oh?
rushing TDs. And
How do I do a
second
poll over
season,
here?
Joining Sanders and Philly
Engage with
Simms.
audience.
Pretty good
Start a
chemistry
poll.
there. In the second quarter, over the course of the season, 14 points tonight, 10. It would be the highest in a single quarter for a team in NFL history. And meanwhile, the numbers
Evans,
for the quarterbacks are, who would have thought that? 131
Garrett.
yards for Goff,
Start poll.
31 yards for Jordan Love.
And I
So,
see
Green
Mike
Bay's gonna get the
Evans.
ball. We haven't mentioned that Dobbs is
Ray and
also
Jefferson
out.
are
That's
definites.
important. But what are they going to do now here in the second half to turn it around?
All right, make sure to vote which jersey you want to see me get last.
Win this game. Jordan Love's going to have to get going.
Mike Evans is winning over on YouTube.
2013, and he's very capable. But the Detroit answer to having all
We'll
this
wait and see. I think the game's about to start, though.
is not sit back and make these guys have to think. Turn them loose. just go after the quarterback when he drops back to throw, and it worked for a half. I cannot wait to see.
We'll wait and see what ends up winning.
LaFleur's answer to that is in the second half.
Yeah, that Detroit defense.
So if you haven't yet, make sure to vote in the poll.
What a job they have done. Dan Campbell, the head coach, moments ago.
You will help decide which jerseys join the collection next.
Dan, for all the injuries you have on defense, they've held Green Bay to 7 points and forced a turnover. How do you explain their success?
Well, look, AG's got a hell of a plan. The players are
AG.
hard right now. We're doing exactly what we said we needed to do at this point. Make them anything they get and get a takeaway. We got one. We got to get another one in the second half.
Offensively, you've controlled the ball and put up 17. How do you replicate that in the second?
Yeah, look,
I want to vote
exactly
Evans or
Penix.
Penix.
And what we said we needed to do. We just got to be more efficient running the football.
We'll see. Penis is winning over on Twitch.
So here we go, third quarter.
On YouTube, Evans is winning.
Out of the pistol with Love.
Garrett might be winning over on. Oh, Josh Jacobs lost a yard.
Brian Branch comes up and knocks him down in the backfield, 2nd and 11.
Garrett ain't getting the votes.
Against the run. You know, he's moved from that nickel spot where they played him back at safety.
Mike Evans I'm seeing. Mike Evans.
He knows how to get up.
So the options are Michael Penis, Mike Evans. Wait, when you say Mike, are you saying Evans or Penix?
I think surprised by the force there.
Because there's two Mikes.
We do all these games, I think half the players in the league are Alabama or Georgia. You would know.
2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. Deep drop.
Going deep. Christian Watson. Dr. Christian Watson.
10-yard line is Christian Watson.
Oh, baby.
So you figure sooner or later that guy might get free, and it happens right there.
Yeah, and a good job by this offensive line of creating the pocket. He wanted the line of scrimmage. He beats Carlton Davis to the inside, and then he works back to the outside.
Only one favorite team, the Dolphins.
There's the protection. Good job of looking off that safety in the middle of the field and able to just hang it up there and let Watson run right underneath it. Great play.
59 yards. It's their first.
Yes, sir.
First down.
59 yards, baby.
First down to the 12. Play fake.
Dropped.
Drop. That's Watson. You know, it's so funny. You come out Watson.
Watson.
He's averaged 40 yards per reception.
Don't look like Myles Garrett getting a lot of votes.
Because when he first came into the league, that's what he was. He's a vertical downfield threat. That's what he did his rookie year. And as he's grown, he's gotten better at running different routes. But this is an
Who do you think wins this game? Packers? I mean, plus 5.5 looks good.
He had 31 yards passing in the entire first half, and on that completion, 59 on one.
I'm going to take Packers.
2nd and 10.
Yeah, in one jersey, maybe 3. All right, Jordan Love. Dropping back, Jordan Love firing. Nothing.
Again, Watson covered that time at Carlton Davis. We go to Kaylee.
Guys, the Lions have ruled out defensive lineman Aleem McNeil from this
McNeil's
game
out.
because of a head injury. Not a concussion, but a head injury.
Yeah, we saw
Aleem McNeil.
that he came back, thought he might get back in, but he's done. So 3rd and 10.
Again, they get to these third downs. They're down with a
Nope, I'm good against Houston now. Aziz will not be playing that game. Oh, Michael Penis made a comeback on Evans. Michael Penis, I think, is going to win this. Oh, my God, he took over.
Delayed blitz.
Touchdown, Tucker Kraft.
Touchdown. Wow. Tucker Kraft.
Easy drive. All right, so Penix won over on Twitch. YouTube is about to end, but it looks like Penis took over the lead.
And he put a lot of.
Is that 47%?
I mean, that is exactly what he had to do. His big body, he had leverage on the.
My boy Michael Penis gonna win.
Because he was closing. Davis is closing in.
Then maybe we wait on the Baker Mayfield jersey for later.
Extra point by McManus, so it's
Wait until that one goes on sale soon.
touchdown catch of the season. He leads the Packers in that department. 3-point game in Detroit.
How long is Mike Evans on the Buccaneers for? How much longer?
Now is the perfect time to get away during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. With 0 payments for 90 days on select models. Plus, every Hyundai is backed by America's best warranty. Hurry to the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event before this great offer ends.
Kraft Mac and Cheese.
Now in one of
5
our
years.
models with 0% APR
What contract
and
you
0
get?
payments for 90 days. Only during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
He loves that baby.
When are you buying the jerseys? I could buy them right now.
And wait till you see the other.
It's Ray Lewis, Justin Jefferson. It looks like it's going to be Michael Penis.
I was thinking of gifting one to each of you. I got AT&T's bundle of 3, iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence for me, and iPad and Apple Watch for you.
Where's your YouTube stream? Type in Tyler TNTT on YouTube. It's on my gaming channel. Or Tyler T Gaming might be it. Appreciate the follow. Shooting star. Josh Allen's a bum. I ain't buying his shit.
But hurry, these subs are only here for a limited time. Store closes in 5.
Kadarius Toney. I gotta get a Toney jersey.
JJ1. Hey, I made my family disappear.
Oh my God, is there Toney jerseys available? No way, I can get a Toney jersey. I could get a Toney Chiefs jersey and a Toney Browns jersey.
It's a beaut, Jage. It's a beaut.
Song requests? Not right now, not at the moment. I like Godwin too. If Godwin re-signs, I'd probably go Godwin. We about to level up. All right. Looks like Michael Penis wins. We'll clap.
Madden NFL, one of the biggest video games of all time. And almost never
All $84, not bad.
Viewers, unprecedented access to the makers of that game that changed the game and created a ton of new fans. In the game, Madden NFL, watch the new series now.
That's how you want to see the Packers. Could not have dreamt up a start the second half. Minute 45 right down the field, and they get Jordan Love going, and some emotion on that sideline from the Packers after that touchdown.
Touchback here.
Let's take a peek again at the quarterback.
Toney.
Watch his eyes looking. He's going to throw to the right. He's just kind of looking.
I don't have a gift card. Wish I did.
He's peeking, and now he sees the coverage.
135 in fan cash.
Where Kraft can use his body, but it's fun to watch Love and kind of go into his mind there, seeing those eyes.
Total.
Throw there for their touchdown.
Gotta do express delivery.
It's almost like a vision test, right? Don't
Fine.
move your head, just your eyes.
And Kraft waving, waving to everybody.
From the 30-yard line. Gibbs is the back.
Gibbs. Oh, Gibbs. Short gain.
Swarm and a flag here. Each team has been penalized 5 times, accepted penalties.
They may have gotten Sewell the right tackle here.
I gotta get my card out for this.
Holding. Offense number 50.
No one can see my card, right?
There isn't 50. I think he meant 58. Sewell, he gets up with Kenny Clark working pound. Kenny Clark's just inside of him, just trying to seal, and that left arm gets up around the neck. So the Packers, that's kind of been their tendency this year. 55 points score in the first possession of the second half. That's second most in the NFL.
First and 20. Catches made it. Hey, before we get away from Sewell, we have to talk about him. 4th year in the league, #1 pick out of Oregon.
Don't tell me my card is showing on the screen.
Has not missed a snap since the 2021 season. Coming into tonight, he had played 3,103 consecutive snaps.
You're never going to see that again. Hasn't allowed a sack, but has been sacked himself.
Right. Exactly.
He tried to let the big man throw it. Tells you what kind of athlete he is.
All right, it is done. Jefferson, Ray Lewis, Michael Penis.
Nixon with the pick.
Pick!
And down the sideline.
The Packers with the pick!
Nixon with the interception, and Goff, who rarely throws a pick. In fact, in 8 of the last 9 games, he has thrown none.
Maybe
5 and still won the game.
Bucks will be next.
I felt like they went to the
Bucks will be the next team that we do.
Right there in the middle, and then didn't really look out to the right. He came
Also, if Mike Evans or Chris Godwin were the lead of the Bucks, their jerseys would be on sale.
I better not make this throw. He just flips it out there, and Nixon, who's their best cover guy, with John Alexander down.
Go, Pack, go.
Stepped in front of it, and here come the Packers.
Nixon had not had a pick this season. Goff barking at himself. First down at the 16-yard line.
Make sure you hit that follow button. We're also going to be giving away some jerseys this Christmas. If you want a chance to win a jersey for just following your boy, hit that follow button.
Very slow and attempting to get up, and now he does.
I will drop the giveaway details soon.
What a block by Zach Tom. He and Sean Ryan came in together their 3rd year. Ryan, the right guard.
We are about to level up.
A good job. Like I said, Tom gets overlooked quite often. That time he able to set that edge on that right side.
Sean Ryan back in, shaken up toward the end of the half. Jacobs 11 carries, 50 yards. Love fires, caught, and trying to reach for that first down is Wicks. Looks to be, yep, he's got that first down.
You had mentioned before we first came back here in the second half that
we are about to level up.
Dontavian Wicks, more opportunities tonight. Really good blockers, had some drops that time. Looked it in great.
They go in a hurry to avoid any defensive changes, and working his way is Josh Jacobs.
Jacobs touchdown.
Into the end zone. And the Green Bay Packers.
Miami for Life, appreciate the follow.
Took him 3 minutes and 40.
I love Bucky Irvin. Bucky Irvin's my boy.
Erase a 10-point deficit and take the lead.
The Packers take the lead. Ain't no way.
They were completely caught off
Jacobs.
get everybody on the same page. Confused Roderick Martin, who's
wow.
mistake against a powerful running.
Who's got Jacobs in fantasy? Who's got Jacobs?
For that touchdown.
7 touchdowns in his last 4 games for Jacobs. McManus for the point after. And just like that, Green Bay 21.
Say your prayers, little one, and don't rip my son. Low tie, exit light, and tonight take my seat.
Athletic. Right now, you're pathetic. Yep.
Yep.
Once I'm in your head, good luck getting me out. Yep.
Yep.
And if you don't have the right auto coverage, the cost of this could hit you out of nowhere. So get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem.
Save money, live better. Walmart. I got Jacobs and Gibbs. Team's cooking right now. I got Brooks. Jonathan Brooks. My tight end is Brock Bowers. Oh, I should have got a Bowers jersey. We forgot about Brock Bowers, boys. How do we forget about Brock Bowers? Actually, don't matter. If Shador goes to the... If Shador or Cam Ward goes to the Raiders, I'm getting that jersey.
You're about to get a whole lot more inspiration. So if you think they're going to rock the rim right out of the gates, hello, or you want to RSVP to the block party, there he is. Yes, sir. Or you think it's going to start raining threes. Let's go.
Rain and threes.
So you can make your hunches happy.
Rain and threes.
Plus, all customers get 3 months of NBA League Pass on us.
Oh, wait a minute.
America's #1 sports book.
Oh shit.
Thursday night football on Prime.
Alabama is the Chiefs.
Ready
Not anymore, not without Nick Saban. Without Nick Saban, they're just a regular team.
Next week at 7 p.m. Eastern on Prime.
Jared Goff's been
Ain't no mountain. How are the Lions losing?
previous 4 games against the Seahawks.
Dude, the Lions were up like, what was it? 14-3 or something like that?
Perfect rating. Close to it. Bears, he completed
2 touchdowns in a row brings them back.
And when you look at his picks, he just threw one there. That's his first one since since he threw 5 in one game and still won the game.
Come on, Goff.
A few weeks ago. Meanwhile,
Jared Goff.
The kickoff here, and Detroit will start from the 30-yard line down by 4.
That's a tough accomplishment. 5 interceptions in one game and win the game.
But look at this. He had 4 in his first 3 games.
Then he settled in.
Then he settled in. And you have all those games. He had that one, crazy game in Houston. And then one tonight.
Show us the beautiful hair. Nah. No need to.
Let's watch.
I saw Hawk Tua was scamming people.
Just taking a couple
El Hawk Tua. How dare she scam people? Throw it to Gibbs, aka Sonic.
5 tackled there by Stokes.
Boy, there's some popping going on tonight. These defenses, both these defenses are flying around and hitting people. Here they go tempo.
They go hurry up from the 35-yard line. Goff checks it to over the middle.
Goff.
Their forward progress to the first down.
Goff.
And there appears to be here for Tim Patrick right at the 40 on a first down.
I think that's a good decision by Ben Johnson. Just to
come on.
Especially after the interception, go a little bit of tempo. Trust the quarterback.
Jack Doherty. Jack Doherty scamming people. Hawk Tua scamming people. Who's scamming people next? Tyler T. Sports? Never. I'm a man of the people.
Toss it back here. Trying to cut back in 2 for Jahmyr Gibbs.
I asked Jeff Hafley.
Jordan Love jersey.
When you face a team that loves to run the outside zone play as much as they do,
I'll come out with fake merchandise. He does OnlyFans?
We got to stay on our feet.
I do OnlyFans.
A good example of that right there. They set the edge and the backside defensive lineman able to close in by staying on their feet on that play. They squeeze the space out of that play.
Unk is I'm not even an unk. I guarantee you, you can name 3 other
3-yard line and could not. It'll be 3rd down and 8.
Influencers that you watch, and I guarantee I'm younger than all 3 of them. Minus Jack Doherty. I know you guys don't even watch him. Sounds like y'all hate him.
Away from Eric Stokes and just not able to hold on to that football. Looks like a referee may be down.
Oh, yeah.
Big Justice, that don't count. That does not count. Big Justice.
Moment. That's Carl Johnson, who at one time was the head of officials for the NFL.
Big AJ counts, and I am younger than him. The Rizzler does not count. His dad runs the account.
And he's a good man.
I'm younger than Mr. Beast. 100% I'm younger than him.
And we'll take a moment or 2 ourselves.
But I'm obviously not going to beat Big Justice and the Rizzler. They don't even have facial hair. Has a Samsung. Delo's got a Samsung. Chef Zane. I'm younger than him. I'm younger than him.
Everyone's outside.
I think he also has 1 or 2 kids, so he's definitely older than me.
No, it's a hybrid.
John Casterline. I have no idea who that is. Maybe he's on famous birthdays. John.
You have a Taco Bell in your house? Then come in and try the cantina chicken.
You know me as the Rizzler. I'm the Panther dressed in black. I'm younger than your boy Pizza.
Hey, Devontae.
Just no more ads, all right?
He is, yep, he's 29.
One, I swear.
This is a live stream of the game.
Sometimes your work shirt
The Island Boys. I don't even know.
needs to be a big, soft.
I forgot they were even a thing. Island Boys.
Softer, fresher, and better. Downy. Breathe life into your laundry.
There's a black cloud.
It doesn't even say when they were born, so I have no idea. Who are you going for? Lions.
This is where he wants us.
The Lions get 5 big dooms.
Chex Party Mix. Mix up
Dello does
delicious
not count.
holiday
I am younger than Jester the Laser.
Charlie Brown.
and the rest of the gang.
Yep, I'm younger than him.
Sharing that holiday feeling with
RBT,
never gets old.
I think I'm younger than him too. I am younger than him. You're naming people who are 6 years older than me.
Save on toys, home, and more.
How can I be an unk if I'm younger than all these other people? I'm younger than FaZe Rug. Yep, 5 years younger than him. His brother Broadis. Younger than him too?
Well, here was Johnson.
Clicks? Alright, he might be younger than me. Yeah, he's younger than me.
It's the shoulder. They've taken him back to the officials' locker room, which means you're down from 7 officials. Terry, what is the rotation now? He's the line judge.
Yeah, this crew.
Kai Cenat is a year younger than me.
One official on Green Bay sideline. He'll adjust himself depending on down and distance.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm like in the middle. I'm right in the middle.
In the officials' locker room.
I am 23.
Here is caught by Williams.
I'm in my LeBron era.
Out to the 49-yard line, tackled there by Kenny.
Does Dello rage during Giants games? Yes, but not anymore since he knows they suck now and have no chance. I think he would be more mad at this point if they ended up winning games. Because he'd rather just tank. I think Caleb Williams is a couple months older than me. Maybe a year older.
4th and 1. They line up to go for it.
L Bills.
Keeping himself. First down. Goff takes it to the 49. Behind.
Name a Commanders player? Can we do Sean Taylor?
Nice, easy.
The greatest player to come out of that franchise?
People used to do this instead of shotgun on 4th and 1. It's pretty effective. You get under center, you just quarterback sneak. First down, move the sticks.
Move them sticks.
See it all over college football.
Except in Philadelphia.
Ready to high. Jared Goff, drop it back. Jared Goff throws it to Monty. Monty, first down and more.
13-yard pickup there for David Montgomery. Beautifully set up. Had a full convoy. Picks up 13.
First down.
They're a great screen team. They just have a
Terry scary.
Start going to these RPOs in a screen game. Good job. Look at the linemen downfield.
I wonder if they draft a wide receiver for Jaden Daniels this year.
Of looking that off and then dumping it down. And
Ooh.
Again, the room to work.
Emike Egbuka? I feel like Luther Burden would be a better choice. Luther Burden III from Missouri. Jared Goff got the wheels.
Jared Goff on the move.
You know, he's a
Jared Goff.
They go so much play action, waggles.
Isaiah Bond is another option.
So concerned about what's downfield, and
Or maybe they go tight end like Tyler Warren.
Then he's easily going to
Luther Burden's supposed to go high up. I think Luther Burden, right? It's not how you say Mbike. I am saying Mbike Mbukam. You hear Sabrina Carpenter? Sabrina Carpenter broke up with her boyfriend. Yeah, because of Brecky Hill, apparently.
Easy yard. Gets that and a lot more. Down the
Jahmyr Gibbs. Stop it, Gibbs. I'm facing you in fantasy.
First and goal.
Worst team in hockey, the Blackhawks.
Right here. They talk about how he has twitch. What a good get off.
That's how you say his name. Mbike Mbukam.
For the back, blown that play up. He just gets an arm on him. Good job of holding on to the football. And there's that acceleration. It's as good as anybody in the NFL from Jahmyr Gibbs.
Let me see. Search a word. I'm going to search his name.
Gibbs has now
Ika Egbuka. Mbike Egbuka.
Straight drop and then thrown way out of the end zone.
Yes.
Well coverage, second down and goal with 6:23 left in the third.
Remember, they talked about the importance of red zone.
Now, where is the
Emeka Egbuka.
All right, I got the last name right.
Emeka Egbuka.
Emeka Egbuka.
Emeka Egbuka.
Emeka Egbuka.
Emeka Egbuka.
I hope he doesn't get drafted to the Dolphins. I am not trying to pronounce that name every day.
These points are going to be really important where he tries to find his matchup. You mentioned St. Brown. We've not seen him get many opportunities, and there he is in motion.
MGK Egbuka. Wait.
Emeka Egbuka.
Emeka
Emeka Egbuka.
Egbuka. Emeka Egbuka.
Emeka Egbuka.
What is that? Emeka Egbuka.
All the way down to right before the half, and we thought, you know, where are they going
His
to try
name.
to find a matchup?
Am I saying it right now? Emeka Egbuka.
Against the linebacker. It was a mismatch against McDuffie.
Hoktua. To Tim and D for getting. I've never heard of Tim and D. Are they the ones that made the Hoktua video? It's not that hard to say. It is. Emeka Egbuka. Yo, I gotta figure out how to pronounce Uchenna Nwosu. Uchenna Nwosu. Copy.
Those linebackers got downhill in a hurry there. That play really didn't have much of a chance to get into the end zone. All the way down the 3-yard line here on 4th and goal.
Uchenna Nwosu.
Uchenna. Touchdown, Lions! Tim Patrick.
Uchenna Nwosu. Uchenna Nwosu. Uchenna Nwosu. Uchenna Nwosu.
Is the N silent? Wosu.
Uchenna Nwosu.
Uchenna Nwosu. The N silent in his last name?
Great to see this guy back. He missed 2 full seasons and a couple of surgeries.
Uchenna Nwosu.
Looked like his career may be over. Great player in Denver. Comes here. First TD for him since 2021.
Why can't their names just be like Bob or something like that? Something simple.
And back and forth we go. Green Bay took the lead.
Tim Patrick!
24-21 on Thursday Night Football.
Kene Nwangu. Kenan Nwangu. Kenan Nwangu. Yeah, Kenan Nwangu. Nwangu.
Giving without expecting something in return.
I think I'm pretty close.
Giving that's possible through the power of Dell AI with Intel.
Soto might go to the Red Sox.
Can find the
Hope
joy
not.
of giving back.
Anyone but the Red Sox.
Honey Bunches of Oats presents Crush. Maybe if you ate bunches of oats, you'd know you existed. Don't just eat oats. Eat Honey Bunches of Oats.
To Ethan, you've always inspired me to get outside, even into icy cold water. So I got this puffer blanket just for you.
So he's not going to the Guardians.
Needs a cape. From Noah.
For 640 or 540. I would do. Don't do 540. Do 620, and then you give yourself an extra 20 minutes to sleep, so you're aware that you gotta wake up soon. 620 and 640 is the way to go.
Whoa, let's cool it, you two.
King Henry. He's kind of slowed down, right?
This Christmas,
So you're her, right? You're the boxer?
experience the incredible true story of Clarissa Shields.
Clarissa Shields. Never heard of her. We going to Atlanta.
I've been working my whole life for this.
Mama, we made
All
it.
these people getting endorsements. People expect female athletes to behave a certain way. What happened to staying true to who you are? I'm gonna need exactly what the man gets.
Best team in hockey, New Jersey Devils. I'll probably go to a game soon. Appreciate the follows, everyone. As long as you're a follower, you will be part of the jersey giveaway. We're giving away not one, not two, but Santa Tyler will be giving away 3 jerseys to 3 of my supporters. And it doesn't have to be a football jersey. It could be basketball. It could be baseball if you want. Any jersey of your choice. Does not have to be football.
To Green Bay. Meanwhile, is that Carl Johnson who's...
And make sure, if you're on YouTube, make sure you're following my main account. Main account is Tyler T Sports. It's got around 153,000 subs.
Really good guy. As I said before,
so make sure you're subbed to that one.
A couple of years, but missed the action, wanted to get back to work.
That's the YouTube one.
We've seen a lot.
And the more sites you follow me on, the better chance you'll have to win.
And the touchback there.
Nice touch by Jared Goff after that touchdown. The ball is on the ground.
Lamar's the MVP. He's better than freaking Josh Allen. Josh Allen sucks. Jason Tatum. Oh, Jason Tatum jersey.
Oh, it's great. He's a really solid guy, and he means so much in that wide receiver.
Tim Patrick, the guy from the Broncos. St. Brown doing he caught 2 passes in the first drive. I think it was the first 2 passes of the game. Hasn't been thrown to once.
Really set the tone in that room, helping out St. Brown and others.
So now Green Bay, 2 quick touchdowns.
Flea flicker! Jordan Love! What are you doing?
Throws.
Missed.
A lot of nothing for all of that action.
Jordan Love!
He had a chance if he had time. But once again,
he could have threw it.
These guys, they just got here. This was Miles Adams, who's just recently been.
St. Brown with 3 catches today.
This play takes a little bit of
St. Brownies, why? Why?
Sims, he's lucky to keep his feet, but he had open receivers downfield.
I hope so. I got Bucky Irvin in my dynasty on my dynasty team, which is basically a team where you don't redraft, you only draft rookies onto your team every year. So you basically got to invest in young players. So basically whoever I have is on my team for their entire career unless I decided to drop them. I could read you my team. My quarterbacks are Caleb Williams, J.J. McCarthy, and Russell Wilson. Running backs are pretty solid. We got Ray Davis from the Bills, Bucky Irvin from Tampa Bay, Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb, Javonte Williams, Jerome Ford, Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker, Zach Charbonnet.
See some of the confusion there with some of the newer faces.
Clap.
3rd and 8 for the Packers.
Green Bay trying to get its act together here.
Uh-oh. All right, he didn't do anything. Receivers, we got Cedric Tillman from the Browns, who's pretty solid. Xavier Legette, Brian Thomas Jr., Justin Jefferson, Jalen Waddle, and JSN. Oh, plus Chris Godwin, Deontay Johnson, Trevor Lawrence, and Chris Olave are all on my IR. We got Sam Laporta as our tight end. Dicker the kicker from the Chargers. And then defenses are Ravens and Vikings.
Really forced to there.
Yeah, not in a game like
That's
this.
my team.
That could come back to bite you at the end. 3rd and 9.
I picked up Trevor Lawrence because I could stash him on IR. Plus, if they pick Travis Hunter, he'll be throwing to both Travis Hunter and Brian Thomas Jr. rest of his career. Which would be a solid duo to have as receivers.
It's blocked well. The pass is going to be
Oh, is that picked?
by Christian.
Oh, no, they called it a catch
Short of the first down.
on top.
Arm Arnold
always on top.
makes the tackle. Campbell put the pressure on 4th and 3.
I tell you, if Detroit wins this game,
Hopefully the Yankees can win the World Series.
Get a game ball with DJ Reader and now McNeil out in the middle. That's a real strength. And it's not always about getting the sack. It's about getting off the ball and affecting the quarterback. Here he is in the middle.
Jordan Love
does enough here to be able to push and get
forgot how to play football.
To get that ball out sooner than he wanted.
Lions.
Made at the 21-yard line. Detroit with the ball, and we will return.
Bucky Irvin just like that.
30 seconds.
Sounds like y'all had a fun vacation.
Travis Hunter ain't gonna go to the Patriots. You think the Jaguars are gonna win with Mac Jones? They won't win a single game with Mac Jones.
Guys, what about the Magic?
So who had the most fun?
Me.
No one does fun like Carnival.
Crowd chanting Jared Goff, and then the big board system.
Xavier, thanks for the follow.
Offensive.
We appreciate it.
Make sure y'all keep hitting that follow button. We're almost at the end of the third quarter between the Lions and Packers. Looks like this is gonna come down to maybe a single play. That's how close the game is. No cool plays though yet. Ketchup. Not win anything with Mac Jones. They're gonna have the #1 pick. They could also trade if someone wants a quarterback that badly. But I start Baker Allen for fantasy.
And just being a great teammate. His time will come tonight at some
Who are the Bucks playing and who are the Bills playing?
All that time is Montgomery, so it'll be 3rd down and about 6.
You know, at some point he'll get a one-on-one matchup. And it's just great to see Goff doesn't feel.
I would ask someone else in the chat who you should start.
I mean, nobody wants to get the ball more to St.
St. Brown should be a backup.
The matchups right now have not allowed for that.
Nah.
To happen, but it will.
He's a top 10 wide receiver on this team in the league.
It's refreshing to see.
Blue Jays. I heard something about Vladdy Jr. going to the Red Sox.
Goff over the middle. Goff fires.
Tim Patrick short.
Is it a first down?
Yeah, 1 yard short. They gonna go for Jim?
A yard shy. So
I don't know, Jim.
4th down, 4th and 1. Your own 31-yard line. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, Dan Campbell has a reputation.
Oh my God, he's going for it. The ball's on this man.
But here they are, deep in their own territory. It's a big one.
They're 3 for 3 on 4th down conversions. What do the analytics say? To go for it?
In great position. To the outside.
Oh my God.
No.
That's why you should have punted it, Dan Campbell. Oh my God.
Packers are going to get it at about the 30-yard line.
What's interesting to me, Al, is Goff has had some opportunities to sneak it, but look at the gaps here, taken away.
I need advice. Listen to the fantasy pros. Actually, never mind. The fantasy pros told you that Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson were first-round selections this year in fantasy. Don't listen to the fantasy pros.
To keep him short of that first down. Great play by that defense.
So a minute and a half to go.
Why'd you run it with Gibbs? Why not just go with Montgomery? Isn't he your short yardage guy? Just go with Allen. You want to play Fortnite? Did the OG Fortnite drop? I only play OG Fort.
Reed in motion, circles back.
I'm glad Jaden Reed's not doing anything.
4-yard gain for Josh Jacobs to the 26-yard line. Second, let's call it 7, 3-yard pickup.
You know, you look at that decision, and it's easy to say, what the heck is he doing? Deep in his own territory. But listen, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. When it works, and they end up going down the length of the field and putting points on the board, everyone's going to go, good old Dan Campbell. He's already 3 for 3 tonight. Risky, of course. You give the ball to Jordan Love here, but he's living up to what he does. I mean, you can't question it when he does it and it works.
Yeah, thin line between
What's good?
and a bum. Meanwhile,
Oh!
Free juggles, makes the catch.
Tucker!
It's gonna be first goal.
Kraft! Oh my God!
Up two.
He just did the Shawn Michaels.
Hit by Jack Campbell, springs to his feet, sets up a first and goal.
Here's an example having a guy that's been in town for about 3 days, Quan Alexander. Eyes in the backfield, not real sure about his responsibilities in coverage. And this time, that defense brought a lot of pressure. Nobody at that second level of the defense. And there's Kraft, like you said, Al. Again, this guy making a play. That's 260 pounds moving around like that.
That's a gold medal in the Olympics. We can pull that
Yep.
off. First and goal. Clock ticking down to the end of the quarter.
Should I sub to this channel as well? Yeah, this is my streaming channel.
That's the end of the quarter. Trying to get him to jump offside.
Streaming, gaming,
The third. First and goal when we come back.
whatever you want to
Great
call
game.
it.
Detroit 24. Green Bay 21. On Thursday night football.
I don't have a Cavs jersey. I'm trying to get all NFL first, and then we'll move on to the other sports.
With plaque psoriasis, even the thought
I would probably get like an Ohtani Dodgers jersey. I like Ohtani. Ohtani.
Otezla is the #1 prescribed pill to treat plaque psoriasis. Car, drum! Yes. Otezla can help you get clearer skin and reduce itching and shaking.
It's a bird. It's a plane.
Doctors have been prescribing Otezla for over a decade. Don't use Otezla if you're allergic to it. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, with the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Severe diarrhea, nausea or vomiting, depression, suicidal thoughts, or weight loss can happen. Tell your doctor if any of these occur and if you have a
Thank
history
you.
of
I
depression
feel
or
blessed.
suicidal thoughts.
Baby, let's go. Football. Yes. Yeah.
Does Jaden Reed have a single catch?
Redness. Game night is a great night. Live in the moment.
Mookie Betts?
Ask your doctor about
May as well just
Otezla.
get Mookie, Freddie Freeman, and Ohtani. All three. The trifecta. I love Mike Trout, though. I'll get Mike Trout for the Angels.
Even down here. All right, high five.
Am I facing
Welcome to Nationwide
Jaden Reed at all?
Welcome to Cricket Nation.
So how
In
would
any
you
league?
describe the chicken to someone who had never tasted it?
Literally melt in your mouth.
Laporta.
We don't have a
Gibbs with
you know, it's almost like a
16
farmer's
points.
market. When you walk into the restaurant, you should
Great.
hear the sizzle
The
that you're
one
hearing right
week-
now. Just sends all those waves up to your mouth.
I'm not facing any of them.
AWS knows
Oh,
NFL
great. I'm
fans
facing
are obsessed
Saquon.
with every single detail. That's why we power Next Gen Stats to give fans more.
Jose Ramirez.
More good luck catching him.
Did they drop new jerseys in the MLB? Like Bo Bichette? I had him in fantasy. I like Bo. Forgot about this game? How could you forget about probably one of the best Thursday night football games of the year? When you just look at the teams.
He's our Elvis.
Ooh. Thanks for the heart me.
What do you want to be?
Coffee chaser and Emilio.
Can songs really change things? I want to know which side he's on. He's scared of the music.
To me.
I'll sing louder.
How does it feel to be?
And
Himmy.
back we come to Ford Field in Detroit. Al Michaels, Kirk Herbstreit.
Will rock you.
Point game. Detroit has the lead, but the Packers have a first and goal at the 6.
Let's go, Pats. Nah, come on. Let's go, Dolphins. If you become a Dolphins fan, I'll buy you a jersey.
Jacobs is the back.
If you leave the Patriots.
Sims sets up in the backfield. And after a long count,
Jordan Love dropping back. Firing to the side to Tucker Kraft. Never mind. Who is that? Luke Musgrave?
good setup in the backfield. Runs a route here. Serves as a safety valve, 2nd and goal.
Love the call, 1st and goal. Go play action there. Remember, expecting Josh Jacobs.
I want a jersey, so you'll become a Dolphins fan?
14 points in the 3rd quarter, on the verge of maybe punching another one in. but they really haven't had to drive the length of the field.
Josh Allen is not the MVP. It's going to be Lamar.
An interception got him at the +30, and then the stop on downs gets him at the +30.
We just added 3 new jerseys to the collection, and I will make a video for it.
Jacobs in there.
How many touchdowns?
Touchdown Green Bay, and they have the lead again.
Jacobs with 3 touchdowns? Oh, I got to tell Dello.
And the left guard, and back and forth we continue to go.
Boy, this is a heck of a game. It's going to be a heck of a finish. Watch the right guard right there. What a block by Ryan. A combination with Myers taking on Martin. That really opened the hole up. He doesn't need a whole lot of room. Once he
See if he
gets
answers.
downhill with the power he has in those legs, no chance of slowing him down. Boy, he's a great addition to this
Shaquan.
offense. That's his 3rd touchdown of the night, right?
Yeah, Brandon McManus with the extra point. So they turn it over on downs. And it's a 30-yard drive. And we go back to Campbell's 4th down.
Hello?
Please leave your message.
Aw, you douche.
This 4th down, and this one's deep in his own territory. He's made 3.
What a douche.
Sneak. He felt that pre-snap they had taken that away. But the
Johnny Gaudreau.
speed and recognition of that perimeter run gets the defense.
Do they still sell his jerseys?
Once again, number 8 finds the end zone, and they make the
Oh, I did see something pretty funny today. So,
big stop there. Quay Walker was the first guy to stop him. And Johnson goes.
Let me find it first.
Something else.
Well, we've seen them respond when they've gotten down.
I'm going to find it real quick.
Championship teams do. These 2 teams are just going to keep swinging.
All right. So since August, since the month of August,
And you mentioned the division.
Ricky Pearsall, who got shot in the chest, has played a total of 5 games. And then Joel Embiid, who's been on injury management, has played 4 games.
Then to Ford Field. So now the Lions again.
Crazy stat, huh?
Trailing. 14-20 left in regulation.
I doubt anyone would trade for Joel Embiid.
So Goff tonight, 22 of 31, 178, 2 touchdowns, and the very costly interception.
You know, Green Bay has done a really good job, this Jeff Hafley defense, not giving up those big plays, those explosive plays. Keep in mind, they don't have Jair Alexander out there, and they played more zone than they would normally like to.
Start this drive. Goff slides away. Caught up at the 48-yard line. That's Tim Patrick. Comes off the touchdown grab. Brings this one out.
You at least like Keon Coleman?
Watch the mechanics.
I like Amari Cooper.
He's as good as there is. He spends a lot of time on it. Good job. Works around Sewell, the right tackle, and then finds that second level where he makes so many of his completions over the middle. Second level, and there's your guy, Tim Patrick, making a nice catch.
Yeah, he sells it well. Meanwhile, you've got Jayon Bullard, the safety, the rookie out of Georgia.
Let's go Celtics. Nah.
He needs some attention and an
Celtics are boom.
Let me get this straight. You think someone's hiding breakfast words in football games?
They're not even hiding. The quarterback just scrambled around a pancake block. They're talking about breakfast.
We are not doing this all season.
Open your eyes, dude. They just lined the ball up on the left. What's that? What is that?
A hash.
It's a hash.
This is why we kicked you out of the group chat.
Wait, for real?
Football's not trying to sell you.
Breakfast! Buy one, get one pancake combos from IHOP, only on Uber Eats.
Choose joy. Choose the road. Choose your people. Choose your shot. Take it. Choose to get in there. Even better, get out there. That's it. Way out there. Choose your calling. Choose to really care. Choose to go for it. Just choose. We craft cars for those who choose to do more than simply move.
Now in this team challenge, our cakers must bake.
All right, I gotta set my lineup.
Let's check in.
Let me do that. All right, who would you start? Caleb Williams against Niners or Russell Wilson against the Browns?
Excuse me? Well, you know.
Thinking Caleb, right? The Niners defense
Just because
sucks.
of a 97% customer satisfaction rating. Now try this. What is that? That's revenge. No, that's mayo.
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
Hello?
Brad. Dad!
Oh, well.
I didn't sign on for this. It's Christmas.
Bah humbug. Christmas is the time
Bah
to be
humbug.
with the people you love.
Whoa. Dicker the kicker.
Well, Kirk, it says here the Simpsons Fun Day Football streams live Monday at 8 o'clock Eastern on Disney Plus and ESPN Plus. A real-time animated Monday Night Football game featuring the Bengals and the Cowboys in the iconic Simpsons cartoon world, live from Springfield.
See it right there?
We'll check out Joe and Troy, and they'll look at this. And
exactly.
Boom, 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 boom.
In a manner of speaking.
All right.
Zane Anderson comes in at safety now with Bullard going off under his own power. Play resumes 1st and 10 from the
First and 10.
48-yard line.
Final quarter, boys. Jared Goff. Over to Monty. Dude, Montgomery's caught like 5 balls so far. Do you bring the boom? We bring the boom. Still bringing it. Still bringing it.
A lot of early down under center play action. I love to see it because the run game.
Who said one hit wonders one bringing the boom?
Montgomery really challenges the eye discipline. Those linebackers in safety.
Keon Coleman
2nd and 4.
is.
So set up a 3rd and 2.
Oh.
Montgomery stopped there by Kenny Clark.
Yo, Dello.
Getting on blocks, using those hands, using his
Guess what?
crafty vet. 19
Josh
out of
Jacobs
UCLA.
scored 3 touchdowns today.
I'm looking at my fantasy team. That's wild.
How many points he's got?
24.
Damn.
This is why I'm first place because of him.
And you were trying to trade him early on in the season instead of holding on to him.
I would have screwed my season up.
What, you were trying to trade for Stephon Diggs who's out for the year?
St. Brown has been very quiet since the first quarter. So big catch here in the first half for Detroit.
He tried to trade Josh Jacobs earlier this year for Stephon Diggs.
Just too much space, whether it's Gibbs or Montgomery sneaking out of the backfield. Here he's matched up there. And
It's a double chunk chocolate cookie.
So many options, so many threats downfield.
Let's go, St. Brown. St. Brown.
Play and a smart decision to just check it down to his guy, St. Brown, for that first down.
And about 2 or 3
Gibbs.
for Jahmyr Gibbs to the 31. Walker making the tackle.
Yeah, I remember talking to Peyton Manning one time about he was so good at Indianapolis throughout his career with the play action mechanics, and he used to film himself in so many different angles to try to get the view of the linebackers and the safeties, and would work so hard to make the underneath center handoff and the play action fake identical to make those linebackers.
St. Brown, the GOAT.
Not just on the play action, but the run game as well.
Got some words about the Dolphins, the best team in football.
2nd and 8.
Doing a great job.
Jared Goff fires over the middle.
And inside the
Laporta! Is he back? Laporta back?
I mean, we're seeing some tight end play tonight. Tucker Kraft with Green Bay, and Laporta really had to work to get him.
Laporta!
They're able to flex him out because of his skill set at 6'3", 245. You see that? He dipped.
Oh, wow.
Dipped underneath that tight coverage to regain leverage. And what a ball out in front there. What a heck of a throw. And a concentration, all hands from Sam Laporta.
5 grabs.
Oh! St. Brown! St. Brown! Go Brown!
This is St. Brown.
St. Brown!
Beautifully designed play.
Yeah, it sure was. So much attention on Gibbs. Everybody's eyes were thinking the ball's coming out here.
Like how Gibbs just stands up in the backfield.
Leading St. Brown.
Doesn't even like squat down or anything like that.
Throwing it to him. You just want his hands on the ball. Again, he's
Panay Sewell's so good.
Player he has been. He's been quiet. There's Sewell, who's so much fun to watch when he gets downfield. Smart man St. Brown getting behind 58. It's like a bodyguard following him downfield.
Montgomery. It's bunched up at the 4. 10 minutes to go in regulation. It'll be 2nd down and goal.
Knuckles.
Swifter, a quiet first half.
Yeah, I got to show you this just because this is another play that shows St. Brown's attitude. That was Bullard going in, being carted off. Watch St. Brown's block here. Bang! It's what he's been doing all night. That's McKinney. I can appreciate that. He's an alpha himself on the other side.
No question, Xavier McKinney with 7 interceptions this season. So Bullard goes back to the locker room on the cart. Meanwhile, a toss back here to Montgomery. And he cannot get in. Play is blown dead. It'll be 3rd and goal.
Yeah, they got 2 plays. They have been successful on these 4th downs with the exception of the one deep in their own territory that backfired on them where Green Bay got the go-ahead score.
We bring the boom. Got to sign Tyler. I can try out for the Dolphins quarterback position next year. Show up to training camp. I've been watching a lot of Blue Mountain State for the first time.
To the end zone.
Tim Patrick again. Tim Patrick legacy game. What's the field position? The end zone. What yard line? The end zone.
Talk about his mechanics. Even on 3rd down under center, he wants to
needed Monty. They were at the 1 yard line. It was a fake handoff to Monty.
Back to Tim Patrick, who
throwing to Tim Patrick.
Being able to separate from Eric Stokes there.
No more points for Gibbs. He's destroyed me enough. Yo, Emilio, thank you for the fest.
Touchdown since 2021. Baines with the extra point. And Detroit has the lead again. 31-28.
I'm going off the rails of the crazy train. I'm going off the rails.
It's that time
to
of
the
year
crazy
to
train.
During Happy Honda Days, where you'll find great offers on an efficient CR-V hybrid, spirited Accord hybrid, sporty Civic hybrid.
I'm going off the rails of the crazy train.
With a new Honda named KBB.com's best overall EV and hybrid brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Get more bang for your bucket with the KFC Festive Feast. Enjoy 6 tenders and 6 pieces of classic fried chicken, hand-breaded in our original recipe of 11 herbs and spices. It's a holiday miracle. You even get 2 large
Wait a
sides.
minute.
Enjoy it all for just $25.99 at KFC.
It's the most wonderful time with the kids, James.
I just watched the Costco guy 24/7. We bring the boom.
Whether your phone's broken or old, we've got you. With Verizon, anyone can trade in any phone, any condition. For a limited time, get iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on us. And iPad and Apple Watch Series 10, all 3 on us. That's up to $2,000
Make
in
2025
value.
the year you
only
make
on
faster
Verizon.
checkouts happen.
Get to Kohl's for
Boom. Bring the boom. Panther dressed in black. There's no way coming back. Evolutions of Pokemon. The food, as you can tell, with salami, provolone, and mozzarella. Jersey Joe is in the house. About the family, and it's about the bring the boom. We bring the boom. You see, Big Justice brought the boom against Bryce Harper. Boom. Call me Uncle Sylvester.
I bring the boom with meatballs and brajol and pasta. We're climbing up the ladder, always having a good time. And when the sun goes down,
from crime. I'm Lulu and I got a gold Italian horn. I've been bringing the boom since the day I was born. With Big Justice as my grandson and AJ's my son. When we bring the boom
How
is
tall are you?
second to none.
7 foot. This song gets 5 big booms. Boom, 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 boom. This football game gets 5 big booms.
Massage looking uncomfortable. Then he and Terrion Arnold were sitting there, both wearing oxygen masks to help him breathe. But Za'Darius
Jordan Love
said, right now, it's going to be on us.
That's crazy. They were so great in the first half.
Will the Packers take the lead here? 8 minutes to go. Jordan Love hands it off to Jacobs. Spin move. Flag thrown. Someone offsides.
Kind of wants the crowd to really get into it.
Full start. Offense number 50.
We bring the boom.
Right tackle Zach Tom. Of course, this is the hungriest fan base in all of football.
Oh, it has to be.
Have never been to a Super Bowl. This will be Super Bowl
How tall are you,
59
7 foot?
coming up. Can they get to New Orleans? Got close last year. Had a big lead in San Francisco. 49ers wound up winning the game.
Worth mentioning for people just tuning in, this defense has been decimated.
We bring the boom.
Down, and yet they're going to have to make some plays tonight.
1st and 15. Hand off to Jacobs. Jacobs. 1 yard gain.
Popped that time by Carlton Davis, and one of the offseason pickups from Tampa Bay.
Have a Christmas song. They just dropped a Christmas song now. Too many booms for me.
Carlton Davis in a trade from Tampa. You go out and get a Meek Robertson in free agency. He said this
Shoreland pasta.
That was the last piece. We had to get better at corner to free up Aaron Glenn with what he likes to do. And even with these injuries, they're
31-28 game. 2nd and 14 for the Packers.
Allowing the second fewest points in the league.
1, 2, 3. Oh, Jordan Love. Oh, what a, oh my God, what a play. Jordan Love right there. This is the Christian Watson game.
That time Jack Campbell came in, almost had the sack.
Boy, did he time this up perfectly, and for whatever reason, Jacobs misses this blitz pickup. But who bails him out? The quarterback. A healthy
Christian Watson.
Jordan Love able to step away from that pressure. How about the
Shoreland pasta.
Resets the feet.
What a play.
Right on the money, maybe an inch or two over the outstretched arms there of Carlton Davis.
Watson now 4 catches tonight.
Who are you cheering for? The Lions. Go Lions.
45. Jacobs tries to cut it back. Long takes him down. 2nd and 10 as the clock runs down to 7 minutes left in regulation.
Muhammad there showing great discipline.
We're having a good time. Jaden Reed, how do you not have a single yard today?
He does such a good job with the feel and vision to cut it back. Muhammad that time takes it completely away.
God damn.
2nd and 10.
This is all you could hope for. Divisional matchup.
Do you think Jordan Love can throw it another 13 times before the end of the game?
Brooks is the running back out of the pistol.
13 more times after this.
Fires over the middle.
Wicks. Wicks.
Inside the
Wicks.
20-yard line and spun down Dontavian Wicks for a big first down.
Come on, Al Michaels. I need more energy than that.
Pocket will be collapsing around him. Good job of
How many runs does Monty have? 11? Needs 3 more.
Keep in mind, their top receiver
Run it with Monty 3 more times.
out tonight, and Wicks is able to step up.
Yep, 3 more.
Man out of Virginia goes up, climbs the ladder to make that catch.
And Branch is hurt on the play. Brian Branch.
Hopefully they just like tie, go into OT.
27-yard pickup.
6 minutes to go.
So with 6:12 to go, they work
It's
on
our chicken bake.
Take a peek at the
And a double chunk chocolate cookie. I've actually had both. I've tried the chicken bake and double chunk chocolate cookie.
Right now, that would be the line.
I think I'm more of a chicken bake guy, though.
In the East, you got the Seahawks at the moment, 7-5.
I would take the chicken bake over the double chunk chocolate cookie.
6 in the South. Minnesota, Green Bay, and Washington at this moment in time would be the Wild Card.
San Fran and LA next week.
Yep.
I feel like the chicken bake is just so lot more enjoyable. The double chunk chocolate cookie, you could just taste all the calories. That cookie has like 1,000 calories in it.
To what Philadelphia has on their schedule. Like he was cramping there.
Like you feel fat just eating that.
Tried to make that tackle. Here's a Detroit schedule.
Brujol and pasta.
Go to Chicago, go to San Francisco, and then wrap it up with Minnesota.
Minnesota?
Week 18.
Remember, Minnesota.
Green 18. 12 more times, love. 12 more.
They're going to be playing like they're playing playoff football, trying to get any win.
Somebody's got to win that division.
Right.
Brandon Joseph comes in replacing Brian Branch.
1st and 10. Jordan Love, empty backfield. It's going to be a throw here. So I'll be 19 throw.
4-man rush.
19 throw to Wicks again.
And a first down here, so back to back.
And looks like Wicks is down.
Slow in getting back up.
What a job here of the quarterback again, Jordan Love. Hopefully Wicks will get helped up. There he is. Love was able to work through his progressions. Wicks is stepping up. We mentioned.
And Jaden Reed, 0 yards.
Whip route back to the inside. Takes a
Brian Branch that just knocked him out.
He's able to hold on to it. Works through the progressions, the lines, able to hold up. And if you're a Green Bay Packers fan, you're on the road in this environment. Isn't it great to see Jordan Love healthy these last 4 weeks?
Jordan Love.
Difference from where he was early when he had to deal with the groin weeks 8 and 9.
It's Big Justice.
What a difference.
The chicken bake.
And the second.
Oh, yeah. Good call.
First and goal.
Team in the division I like.
206 yards.
Lions are just a very likable team. No, it was Wicks that got hurt. Jordan Love, they'll probably run it here. Yep, they run it with Jacobs. Imagine Jacobs gets 4 tutties tonight.
At the 5, Muhammad loses his helmet.
Brujol and pasta.
You know, the NFC North, tell me what's not a rivalry.
Yeah.
In that division.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun every single week.
We'll be saving you from crime.
The emotion always flying.
We bring the boom. That's what we do.
What a weapon to have, and Josh Jacobs always is a threat.
It's a chicken bake.
And the decision making he's making for you right now.
2nd and goal. Throw it, please. Throw a fade route like Mike McDaniel. Oh, Jaden Reed fell. Throw it away. Oh no! Found Jacobs. Touchdown.
So Jacobs gets into the end zone, but you saw the flags come in.
I think they may have an illegal screen or a pick on the offense.
There's my boy David Long, former Dolphin.
Kirby Joseph. He's trying to run his route and sell it.
Pass interference. Offense.
Boom. Big Justice just beat Bryce Harper in a home run derby on Mr. Beast's channel. I watched the video last night. I told you Tom Brady was mid. He lost to a high schooler.
And it moves the ball back to the 16. 2nd and goal. 4.5 to go.
Oh, well, Lions set a new franchise record with their 11th straight win. Jordan Love, Jordan Love. You love to see it. I think I would be better off with a field goal here.
3 receivers to the left. Love looking, surveying.
Throwing it away.
And then just throws that one away.
Nowhere to be found. 3rd and goal.
Good coverage by this young defense. We talked about they've been decimated with the injuries.
19 attempts. Do you think Jordan Love can attempt 11 more passes before the end of the game?
this aggressive style. You got 3rd and long, 3rd and goal here.
Today's my birthday. Yo, Robert, please, happy birthday. My grandma died yesterday. I'm sorry to hear. Rest in peace to your grandma. Keep her in my prayers. But happy birthday.
Just rush for.
Jordan Love running. Thrown to the ground.
Taken down by Ezekiel Turner. So
Ezekiel Turner.
Field goal attempt, which would tie the game.
What a play by Turner. It's a guy that's had to step up when 4 of your top 5 linebackers.
So this is the tie it up. Brandon McManus will most likely tie it up.
Turn to a guy like Ezekiel Turner, who came over from Seattle off the practice squad, and he makes this play in space against a very capable quarterback in Jordan Love.
Ooh, who is that in the back?
Running for his life. Tough to see.
McManus, 32-yarder down the middle. Tied game.
3:38 left.
All Lions need is a field goal. Jake Bates could be the hero tonight.
31.
I'm going to predict that we see Jake Bates break the record for longest field goal in history tonight. That's how the Lions are going to win.
Pizza.
Jake Bates with the biggest kick of his career.
Over 600,000 USPS
Jose Ramirez or Tim Anderson? Jose Ramirez. He did better for me in fantasy. All I want for Christmas is you.
Save up to 40% on holiday gifts for your pet, like their favorite treats.
It's a chicken bake.
The best presents at the best prices for the best pets.
It's
For
a
low
chicken
prices
bake.
For holidays with pets, there's Chewy.
How does Montgomery and Tim Patrick have more catches than St. Brown? How does that make any sense?
First, no showers longer than 5 minutes. This isn't a spa. No games.
Super Bowl pick is going to be Lions versus Chiefs. 11 o'clock.
When other vacation rentals make you share your
It's a
turf with
chicken
host,
bake.
Try one you have all to yourself.
Look who's joining us for my favorite part of the day.
Cheerios are his love language.
Well, yeah, it can help lower
Cheerio.
cholesterol.
Okay.
Cheerio.
My love language is Portuguese. I don't understand it, but I love how
Portuguese.
it makes me feel.
Real Amazon customer reviews, performed by a real serious actor. Let's start with the basics, shall we? Sleek, stylish, built to last, effortlessly transforming a lump of dough into a symphony of spaghetti and fettuccine, or whatever pasta shape your heart desires. 5 stars. DJ.
Barry tackles one of the
Bills lines.
great mysteries in sports history. Why did Barry Sanders, one of the best running backs of all
Barry
time,
Sanders
at the apex of his career, in effect, watched by Barry now
gets a dub. I probably won't hop on to Fortnite until tomorrow for OG Fortnite. By the way, how do I redeem that free Juice WRLD skin? Do you just like get it for free, or you gotta claim it or something like that?
battling for that number 1 spot.
Yep. And he's got to be happy for David Montgomery joining
Monty.
Barry and Billy Sims as
Montgomery.
for more rushing touchdowns in
You can't anymore,
consecutive
bruh.
seasons. It's rare company.
You serious?
for Montgomery.
So the Lions with a game tied, 3:38. Looking ahead down the stretch, the Lions have all
3 minutes, 38 seconds to go.
And Jared Goff will go to work, 27 of 36, so he's 75%.
Play 25 to the 30th, and it's over.
Tua Tagovailoa has
Even
a
Dello got it.
better completion percentage this season coming into tonight. From the 30.
Ah, damn it, Gibbs is back there.
Running back is Gibbs.
Come on, don't let Gibbs get it. Oh, too easy, Jammo.
Williams. Gain of 19.
Too easy. They talked about Tua. Tua brings the boom.
Doesn't do a great job of slowing down Jamison Williams. He's able to get to that second level. He's just reading 24 there, decided to go up and over him in an easy completion.
I'm pretty sure I'm undefeated whenever I wear jerseys.
80 yards tonight.
Powered cars. Why does no one? Oh no. I don't know. It's weird. Talk to her.
He's in a good flow here to start this drive. And the reason I brought
Hey, cheetah.
seen Valentine in it
Talk to Tua.
because this defensive backfield as they approach this
Zaddy?
drive, they've had to shift from some guys around.
Please put Monty in there.
The game, so you've had to take Nixon 25.
Dude, they may just score a touchdown with how fast they're moving the ball.
Inside to take over for Bullard. So Williams and Bullard.
And we all know Dan Campbell's all gas, no brakes.
Touchdown earlier. Down, little toss back here. And a 1 or 2 yard gain for Gibbs inside the 40-yard line. Second down.
Second down.
It's one of those young defensive ends that they're excited about. That time it was Cox, Brenton Cox, who forced that ball back inside.
Would you call a timeout here before the 2-minute warning?
Time is not an issue. In fact, you're thinking more about on the back end.
Second and 9.
Dan Campbell slowing the whole operation down after those 2 big completions already in place.
Put Monty on the field.
More of an issue for Green Bay right now.
Can they just put someone, put Knuckles out there? Oh my God, they're throwing it. Yeah, they're all gas, no brakes. Out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. Wow. Out of bounds at 2:01, right before the 2-minute warning.
To get Gibbs out of bounds.
Carl Johnson, who had to come out with a shoulder problem earlier, now getting an earful from LaFleur.
The only way you stop
2:01
off on his plays, you've got to get pressure on him. If he's clean, it's going to be a completion.
Dumps it off.
Gibbs, screen to Gibbs. He tackled him to the first. Wow.
By Wyatt to secure the first down with 1:55 remaining.
First down for Gibbs.
2-minute warning. 31-31.
There's only one way to make the impossible possible.
It's a bit of cheating.
There's only one way to smash your goals while smashing nacho cheese. You guessed it. Cheating! Woo! Yeah, it's cheating. And there's only one way to make a commercial.
Can't believe Tim Patrick caught 2 touchdowns.
Currently competing in a triathlon in Hawaii. By cheating.
Big on protein, low on sugar, huge on flavor.
It's basically cheating.
Quest, it's basically cheating.
Get a great deal on the vehicles that
Jaden Reed
no match for
getting 1 target today's insanity. When you trash talk about them. Oh yeah, you gotta show her the videos anytime I trash on Josh Allen. Yo Grady, thank you for the roses and the TGIF. You the man.
Total bonus cash allowance on most
Thank you.
2024 Jeep Wrangler gas-powered models. See your local Jeep brand dealer today.
This is game day.
And appreciate everyone who has hit the follow today on Tim Patrick. Really? Tim Patrick just went off for some reason.
Are you a football fan?
Yeah, I get into it. Come on, Ref. We live for this.
Come on, Ref.
We're not just in the stands. We're part of the game.
Yep.
Women are everywhere in football.
Baby, we've been here. And just like Doubleware, we're here to stay. Game day, your way.
Game day. And appreciate the new followers that came in today. Y'all are legends. JR. Gritzy, how we doing today? Enjoy your Thursday.
is on.
Ready to have some fun?
Yeah, let's do it.
Next week, the Rams visit the
We're less than 40 followers away till we hit 800K on TikTok, boys.
All right, so it'll be first.
No coaches challenge allowed in the last 2 minutes.
Arguing, maybe passing, we're trying to figure it out. By the clock.
Was he
stopping
trying to
at 2:01,
challenge?
That would work to his benefit.
No doubt about it.
There's probably something else that's in play there.
Yeah, he was pretty fired up the entire
Yes.
time we were
Give it to Monty 3 times, please.
As play resumes.
Just give it to him 3 times. That's all I'm asking for.
155. 31-yard line.
Handoff. Of course it's a fake. And they throw it to Monty.
Sets it up to Montgomery. Started to slip. Holds on.
Timeout by the Packers.
Late flag. Yeah, late flag comes in.
Late flag.
Stop.
On the defense. Oh, on the offense.
Crowd responding to a replay. But still no answer from John Hussey.
Holding. Offense.
Holding on the offense. Move him back.
10-yard penalty. First down.
Center front Ragnow.
Ragnow.
It's an interesting.
Holding on Ragnow.
It was right after he snapped the ball.
Really?
Tries to get out there to help out on the screen.
Now run it with Monty 3 times.
Walk over into the football.
We bring the boom.
Frame there. I mean, if you do this on almost every play, you can find something like this.
Oh, for sure.
So now they're all the way back to the 40-yard line. What a huge call. They were easily in field goal range.
There's Bates. He's had a great year. Ready to be called on. He hopes for the extra point.
But 2 running backs scoring 11 touchdowns is crazy. Actually, now both at 12. They both score like every game.
Picking up about 3.
A-Chain had 10 touchdowns last year, right? Because Mostert had 20. Maybe A-Chain didn't get 10 because he missed a couple of games.
Right in that gray area. Just got to avoid any kind of mental errors if you're Green Bay and you're
I got to see how many touchdowns he had last year.
in this range.
So last year, he had 8 rushing. Oh, and 3 receiving. He did have 10. 11, actually. 11 last year. W. Both our running backs had double-digit touchdowns.
So they got 1 timeout left, minute 40.
I knew A-Chain was goated like that.
Wants to make it a little, even though this is within Bates' range, you want to still kind of be aggressive and give him.
Aw, Gibbs, please stop cooking out here.
Sure.
Got a couple plays here to try to do.
AR5 will be MVP next year. He's got to work on that accuracy, and he could be.
2nd and 17.
They are throwing it. Goff going for the first. St. Brown.
Outside the
He's
20.
short.
St. Brown. Huge play.
Well,
Was that a first?
You knew it was coming. St. Brown is the guy. David Montgomery does his job. Not only is he
St. Brown is clutch like that.
Isaiah McDuffie, who's coming on this blitz, does a nice job of picking that up. And then Goff's able to keep his vision downfield. How often have we seen McDuffie, by the way, got up and still got to him? How often have we seen that deep crosser, that dig route from a receiver?
St. Brown owns y'all, Green Bay.
That's what Nixon was reacting to. But St. Brown gets away with it. Watch McDuffie get up after going head over heels. They forced Green Bay to use that last time out.
The final one. And Detroit can milk that clock.
What a dime by Goff. It was an absolute dart.
Now there's a question as to whether he got the first down or not.
Again, by rule, when replay changes the result of the play, we must run 10 seconds. Please set the game clock to 1:37. But in lieu of the 10-second runoff, Green Bay has elected to take their 3rd and final charge timeout.
Terry McCauley, what are you making of this?
3rd and inches. You got to put Monty out there to run the first.
Expedited review. Short because he was short. He didn't make the line to gain. It does require a 10-second run.
Monty.
They already used their timeout, which they kept, which they're going to do.
Right.
So it's now 3rd and short with the time set to where
He's only got 12 rushes.
They're out of timeouts, right?
So many points did he get me? 7 today.
They can run the clock all the way down and kick the field goal.
St. Brown, come on, man.
Campbell just wants to get an explanation. Meanwhile, Goff has completed his last 13 passes.
All right. 3rd and inches.
He's 32 out of
We bring the
41.
boom. Name an NFL player for an edit. Give me.
3 touchdowns tonight. 2 to Patrick, 1 to Gibbs. 3rd and inches.
Tua. Did you get it?
Get the first down,
He's short.
No, he didn't. You got
Short of the first. Oh, is Dan Campbell gonna go for it?
I mean, you run now. This is a fascinating decision.
Just kick the field goal, man. Dan Campbell, just kick it.
To potentially win this game, or at the very least, go ahead here by 3.
So this would be about a 38-yard field goal. You're almost compelled to do that because if you don't make it, you're going to give the other guys the ball, and you're probably going to overtime.
Kick the field goal, Dan. Don't overthink this. Just kick it.
2-1, whatever. 44 seconds.
You get the lead.
If you're a Packers fan, the play of the game by Zane Anderson, who's had to step in at safety. He's the guy that knifed in there to submarine this play and give Green Bay some time. Even if this field goal is good, they still have a shot now because of this effort play by 39.
Oh, wow. 39 made the save.
But a great job by Zane Anderson on that 3rd down and short. That's a half a yard he needed. Remember, it took
He needs to.
for that to come back.
Just kick the field goal, Dan. Kick the field goal.
That play, they're going to get the ball back, even if this is good, and give Jordan Love some time to maybe get in field goal range.
So for the moment, they are leaving the offense.
Oh my God, he's going for it.
Ain't this fascinating?
Dan Campbell, just kick it.
If nothing else,
draw him off.
Draw him offside, yeah.
Maybe to throw him offside. There's no way he goes for this.
Thinking,
no chance.
I'm the guy that goes for it on 4th down.
Dan's balls are too big for his own good.
He could.
Or he just says to heck with it.
Are they going?
Do not go for it. Oh my God, he went for it.
But Montgomery is able to pick up the first down.
And he got the first.
So Goff falls down as he's making the handoff.
Oh my God.
The clock down. Kick the field goal.
His balls are too massive, bro.
And then Goff is stumbling. He's trying to make the handoff.
Yeah, I don't know. He must have gotten stepped on when he came out. What a good job of keeping his focus and staying long enough on his feet. Let's watch his feet. Yeah, he gets stepped on by Glasgow, the left guard, and somehow he reaches out. Once he got it to Montgomery. What a call, by the way. Are you kidding me? 4 of 5 now. College ball, he's down. This is the pro game. He's good.
Oh, man.
4 of 5.
I can't believe he actually went for it.
Hey, you got to be who you are. Right?
Goff's knee was down.
You got to be who you are.
He's Dan Campbell.
Oh, wait, I guess it don't matter.
Meanwhile, Nixon was shaken up. Campbell's, you got to love Dan Campbell. People know. I mean, he's what he said. Don't forget, he's the guy.
Wait, does it not matter that his knee was down?
You're gonna bite off your kneecaps. Everybody says, "Who is this goof?"
Yeah. And look at his face, the Goff. You know what? That was about not getting in the kicker closer. You know what that was about? Taking all the time away from Jordan Love. The possibility of him getting the ball and moving into.
He wasn't touched. Oh, it makes sense.
Was worth the risk.
Wait, are you sure he wasn't touched?
Believed in his guys. Gets the first down.
Dan Campbell's got the biggest balls I've ever seen.
And LaFleur and Love won't get a chance to touch the football.
And a major risk. And Love would have had to do it without a timeout. That wouldn't have been easy either.
Just get it in the middle of the field.
We've had a few crazy endings on Thursday. We're making up for the last 2 years.
No doubt about that.
And positioned it to the left. All right, all down to Jake Bates. That game was crazy.
Field goal against Houston.
Man.
Had a career-long 58 in that game. Kicked a 64-yarder for the Michigan Panthers to the United League.
Honestly, would love to see this go into OT.
J.C. Penney post-game show.
Is he gonna make it?
Star of the game. A lot to chew on.
Jake Bates, can he be the hero?
In the UFL, that was a bomb. It's a different risk here. Well, different challenge, I should say here. Pressure.
This is a, how far is this?
To hold it.
35-yard field goal for the win. For the win. Will Jake Bates hit it? Will Jake Bates be the hero and beat the Packers? Jake Bates down the middle. The Lions have swept the Packers this year. Jake Bates is just too good. Jake Bates is him, boys. That's why they brought him in. Dan Campbell's got massive balls. You love to see it. The Packers thought they'd beat me twice on Thursday night. No shot.
The risk that he's willing to take in these divisional matchups, and it pays off for him.
Some are riskier than others. That was an A+ or an F-, depending how it worked.
All right, boys. Thank you all for watching the stream tonight. That was a great game. I'm gonna post a video right now. Crazy Thursday night game though. That was intense, bro. Fortnite maybe tomorrow we'll play it. Appreciate you all for joining tonight's stream. Make sure to hit that follow button on your way out, and I will see you next time.